Don't move. I'll blow your goddamn head smooth off. Now back up. Slowly. Don't say a word. My mind's telling. I said don't say a word. Little motherfucker gonna try to rob me. Well, I'm gonna show you how we do it up here in Pinky's, nigga. Seems like a ride. Shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass. Now, what you done with Day Day and Roach? God, please don't let this man open his closet. Shut up! Now, who sent you, nigga? Mr. Bixby. Say another motherfucking word, and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga. Now, you ain't got no gun. But where the weed at? I believe I can. Shut the fuck. Shut. Did I say? No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
G5Q.
Oh, we back, bitches. This is the Three Ninjas Podcast. Anime analysis by African Americans. Comic book commentary by colors. Movie reviews for me and you, your mama, and your cousin too. As usual, I go by the name of Domino, aka Full Metal Smacker Bitch, aka Womb Raider.
What the heck is a rim job? Oh, why, that's when you put your legs behind your head and have someone lick your ass.
AKA the Bulbasaur Ambassador, AKA Geodude use Razor Leaf, AKA Clark Kente Claw, the Dreddy Kruger, Optimus Rhyme, Ghost in a Half Shell, Oscar the Gooch, Space Ghostface Killer, Inspector Deku, G.I. Jimbo.
G.I. Jimbo, he's gonna destroy everybody for you and you and you and you.
Akuma Matata, Mansa Mufasa, Tony's little friend, Han Solo Dolo, Ninja Scroll and Chill, and R2D2 Chains. And as always, I am joined by...
That's Jones.
You know what? Fuck you. Now you don't go next. It's Bobby.
Well, what happened?
Word? You think you gonna Steph Curry with the drill me 3 times? You think you going next?
Yes.
No, Bobby's gonna go. Then G's gonna go. Then the Popeye's janitor's gonna go. Then you go last.
This nigga hating right real quick. Anyway, back to what the fuck I was doing. Hess Jones, aka the Black Blastoise, how to pump your bitch, aka Snack Lightning, aka the Afro Samurai, aka Bernie Big Mac.
What the fuck was that?
Aka Mace Wind Do-Rag.
You know what I got underneath this do-rag?
What you got on the do-rag?
Another do-rag.
Aka Tenchi Negro, aka the North End Naruto, aka the Full Metal Alcoholic.
I gotta have a beer.
Aka G Gundam unit.
Also in the motherfucking dojo.
What's up, motherfuckers? I go by the name of Bobby, a.k.a. Darth Hater, a.k.a. the Man of Skill, a.k.a. the Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch.
A.k.a. Professor Sex, a.k.a. Mag Negro, a.k.a. Bizarre Rondo, a.k.a. Super Saiyan Brohan, Samurai Black, Michael, get the straps on, red jacket, Campaign Poppy, Bobby McFly.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
A.k.a. Nicolas Gage, a.k.a. Bastard Troy, a.k.a.
I am the terror who flaps in the night. Oh, now I'll never know who won.
ADW, where you hiding?
I am the spider who nips at your neck.
You.
I am
Darkwing.
What's going on with y'all ninjas, man?
Chillin'.
How you doing, man? Back in the dojo.
Word.
I'm good.
How was y'all New Year?
Oh, I got drunk.
Fuck else is New Year?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, but damn, that was a long time ago.
I know.
It was.
I mean,
Oh, you know what?
oh shit.
What happened?
I got so fucking drunk that night. Nah, because you know my boy, right? You remember my boy went with the Duce Palooza too, right?
Yeah.
All right. We had Lotus, so we got VIP. So
Well, you want to ask you that? Why the fuck did you go out to New Haven
what's
to
it?
party for
he
New
live
Year's?
Oh, I'm not going anywhere else. Like there's too many people.
All right,
I want to get in my car and go home. I don't want to be around all these motherfuckers. But anyway,
got you.
like I went there because it was no dress code like that. You could basically wear whatever the fuck you want. I was like, all right. So we got VIP, whatever.
Everybody was in there drinking some Incredible Hulks. No dress code. I bet
Probably.
you niggas was.
So I'm here drinking Douce, whatever. And then my boy, he has this thing where he just picks some random girls to come sit with us, whatever. She's introducing herself, whatever. I'm like, all right.
Was she cute?
So, yeah, she was all right.
All right.
So I didn't know how many I threw back until like later that night. and I'm the one who drove there.
Oh, this nigga. Oh, you the designated driver that didn't designate?
Yeah. But I was straight until I hit the car.
You had one
Hit the
job.
curb, you mean?
Nah, I hit the car. Now I'm in the car, right? I'm driving. I'm straight, but I forgot the fucking heat was on.
Oh, that's going rough.
Oh yeah, when
Nigga.
that heat on and then the
And the
liquor.
liquor.
Nigga, I'm driving home. I'm like, yo, I'm just,
How you know, nigga? Fucked up.
you know you fucked up when
You gotta
you
tell
coherent,
yourself?
but when you coherent and you not coherent. Like I have a rational mind, but my body's still doing shit.
My body not following.
Yeah, but my mind's like, yo, pull the fuck over, but I'm still
My
going.
mind's telling me no.
No,
No, we not doing that?
No, we can't use that. No mas. No mas. We can't use that. No mas. No, your body ain't tell you shit.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Nasty asshole, nigga.
So I was about to say my body's telling me drift. So, but I'm driving whatever. So he trying to get to my girl's cousin's house because he used to fuck with her. So we driving around whatever. She's like 20 minutes. No, she's not 20 minutes. Like 5 minutes away from the club. So we driving around for like 30 minutes. I'm like, yo, nigga, where is she at? Like, where we going? Like, we just driving around in circles. I know I'm fucked up. I'm
You're
like,
gonna ask me where we going and you driving?
I don't know. I'm just going in circles.
Where am I
Like,
taking us?
because he drunk too. He's like, turn here. Nah, turn here.
Doing
Turn,
the
so
bird
I'm
box
just-
challenge. Nigga just driving aimlessly.
Drunk box. I was fucking fucked up. So I'm driving. Then all of a sudden, my phone start ringing. And I wake up and I'm like,
Jesus.
Wake up while you was driving, nigga.
yes, exactly. I fucking wake up, right? I'm like,
Yo, this
Yo.
nigga's the wildest.
now when we was driving, it was like 2:30. Woke up, look at my clock. It was 5:17. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Yo, what the fuck happened?
So everybody was still in the car?
Yes, like me and my boy still in the car. I woke up. I'm like, girl called me. He's like, where you at? I was like, I fucking fell asleep, yo. But at least I had a common courtesy.
Yo, that reminds you ever seen that video of that dude's like, I slept in my car. I slept in my car. I slept in my goddamn car.
But at least I had the fucking decency to pull over.
Yeah.
But the car was still running.
Oh.
My God.
So I was like, yo, we really was sitting here for like 2 hours?
You almost blew yourself up.
Yo.
So I still got to drive this nigga home. So I'm like, fuck, man. And like where I live, right? And where he lives, like there's no easy way to get there. So I got to take the road. I can't take the highway. I can't take none of that. So I got to take the road. So I'm like, damn, I can go straight up Dixwell, but nah, I'm getting pulled over.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go the back way. I'm going to go down State Street. So I went all the way down State Street. I'm like, yo, sober up. So
Yeah,
I put
that's the
that
worst.
shit on code. So I'm just going. I'm like, y'all, I'm so fucked up. I'm so
that's the
fucked up.
worst.
So made it to his house. I was like,
Still gotta make it home.
still gotta get home.
Get back
Fuck,
home.
man. I can't call nobody. So I'm like,
Nigga, your girl was up. Why you ain't call her?
nah, because she was already mad at me. So,
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
so I was like,
No,
fuck it,
get a
let me-
DUI. I'll be good for you.
Yeah, I was like, let me try it. But well, I know the back road to get home that where nobody be at. So I'm like, all right, as long as I make it towards where Walmart is at in North Haven, I'm good. So I'm driving home. I'm like, yo, this is the most fucked up I've ever been in my life. I'm like, yo, I gotta make it. Fuck.
Nigga started off as 2019, the drunkest he's ever
Yeah,
been. in his life.
that shit was wild.
That's cool, man.
But I didn't wake up with a hangover, which is weird.
I think that nap helped maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'm telling you, sometimes them naps help, sometimes they
They
don't.
don't.
Sometimes they just make you just throw up everything that's in your soul. Just get the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Facts, Kellerman.
But New Year's, I ain't do shit. I was with my kids. I was asleep when the ball dropped,
Oh damn.
honestly, because my youngest, she wanted to go to sleep. And because, she don't know anything about New Year's or whatever.
Yeah.
So she was like, Daddy, I want to lay down. I was like, all right, lay down with her. Woke up at midnight when I heard everybody else in the house, Happy New Year. I was like, oh, shit, Happy New Year. 9 minutes later, I was knocked the fuck back out. I was not playing any games, yo. Like, I'm over all that going out shit. Going to a club that was $20 to get in, and then you go there on New Year's Eve, it's $100 to get in.
Yeah.
Bottles is triple the price. Everybody out there trying to, get the videos off, and everybody not dancing. I
gotta
was
stop.
home. I was chilling. Me and my daughter was playing Smash Brothers. We was playing Soul Calibur. Nigga, we was chilling. Like I'm over all that going out shit. Unless I'm going like out the country, out the state somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm cool, yo. Like I'm not doing all that extra shit, man. I was cool right in my goddamn house.
Word.
But let's see. SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeart. Did I say iHeart Radio? I don't know. YouTube, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, 3Ninjas Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. So, Hesharella, what question we got today, man?
I'm sorry. What'd you just call me?
Hesharella.
For why?
Drill. Y'all will find out Friday. This nigga, man.
Yeah. Don't be hating on me.
It's all good, man.
So I guess we're going with the young Big Draco?
Yeah, we going with young Draco, this bitch.
Young Big Draco. So when is Soulja... I don't even know who sent this, but when is...
I think it was Robbie Mackey.
Oh, word. When is Soulja Boy going to get his credit?
When is Soulja Boy gonna get his credit? He'll get his credit when he stop acting like a fucking goof.
When he stop doing that cocaine.
When he stop doing that goofball shit. Because the thing about it is, Soulja Boy has been getting his credit, but it's just the antics that are throwing this shit off. Because when everybody talks about, the first artist to be, on, I guess...
YouTube?
YouTube, social media platform, the way he streamed his music, the way he got to crank that song out there.
Yeah.
Niggas remember this shit. Like niggas ain't treating Soulja Boy like he just like a social media phenom that came out of nowhere like the past 2 years or so. Niggas know who niggas was doing Crank That. You had big ass Dwight Howard doing Crank That.
Yeah.
Like you had the whole world doing your dance. Like niggas ain't forget who you are, but when you start doing these antics and shit, it's like, yo, we give you your credit, but now you just like a shell of yourself. Like you just a clown now.
Yeah, like a caricature.
Niggas don't want to pay attention to you. Niggas don't want to give you an opportunity. Niggas, like the only reason we see him on all these interviews and doing all these things on Instagram and shit, it's cloud chasing. It's entertainment. Nobody had an interview with Soulja Boy in the past 2 weeks or week or so because of music, because of anything positive.
He's acting a fool.
It's all antics and bullshit, and you want to wild out on Twitter and Instagram and
Tiger.
IG Live. Like, yo, you doing all this shit, and then you have no one in your corner that's telling you, yo, you look fucking nuts.
Oh, because they on drugs.
Like, yo, my whole thing was, what happened to A-Rab?
A-Rab? Oh, he didn't want to do this shit no more.
No, okay, so where's his boy that was with him at the beginning?
What?
Yeah, A-Rab.
Well, I think when they ran up in the house, he had to come in and shooting all them niggas up. I think the niggas was like, you know what?
And
I want to live this life.
And then it's all the shit surrounding him with like the fake jewelry, the story of the shootout, the drug abuse, the cat stack shit,
the old ass Gucci headband.
That Gucci headband that you didn't have for years.
I kind of believe him when he said that cat stack shit.
What happened?
Well, he said, when I saw it on the Breakfast Club, that was actually like a regular. That was like the one time I feel like he's being like really real and kind of honest.
She crushed the Tylenol trying to make it seem. It sounded like some shit.
Yeah, that's what they do. And
I mean, that's what Cat Stacks was doing. Like everybody remember what was that little Asian chick, Tila Tequila. She was clout chasing too. Like she used to do wild shit. Say she was sleeping with rappers and this rapper do this drug and trying to fuck this person. Like yo, it's all.
She religious now, but she used to do porn.
I'm glad all that shit has slowed down and shit with the Cat Stacks and the tequilas and shit like that. I'm glad all that shit is kind of out the way. But
what happened to Cat Stacks? I don't give a damn.
I really don't give a fuck what happened to Cat Stacks. As long as she alive and well, I don't really give a fuck.
I just ain't seen her forever.
As long as she ain't fucking up nobody's life,
I
could care less.
You're right.
So is Soulja Boy going to get his credit? Yes. Stop being a fucking clown.
Will he stop being a clown? Nah,
no.
Cocaine is real. It's one hell of a drug.
You live in LA. You got these people that are constantly pushing you to do the bullshit. And they're gonna encourage the bullshit because it either gets them money or gets them looks in some shape, form, or fashion. He's gonna get his credit, but not in the way he wants. Like, God forbid he dies, then it'll be like, yo, Soulja Boy was an innovator. Right now, right now it's just a bunch of clown shit that we like, yo, we not really looking at this nigga for what he's done to the culture. It's like what he's doing to the culture right now and how he's making us look to, I guess, like the outside world of hip hop and like white people and shit. Like, yo, this nigga's really a fucking clown.
Yeah.
That shit is funny sometimes though. Like,
no, it's funny. It's like
yo, all the shit he do is never funny to me.
Like he posted an old video. He said, "Look, Little Pump is in the front." You little ass kid. That's
it's all
funny
corny shit. Like it's all clown. Like even that shit on the Breakfast Club with the Drake. Yo, that shit made me like chuckle. But for
Jimmy from DeGeneres.
Yo, for all these memes to pop up, I didn't think that shit was that funny.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
To be meme like that and just. How it caught fire like that.
I just think I don't know if like in the situation is that funny. I just think it's just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the ridiculous factor of it kind of like carries it more. It's just like, yo, this nigga's really bugging. And then he's like, Drake, Drake. The nigga who hired this kid, but they hired the kid for the world. The nigga, I was like, damn. I was like, all right.
Yeah, but who's gonna check this shit? Like, we can't keep letting these people self-sabotage and just watching this shit and laughing. Like, somebody has to intervene. Like, yo, you really look fucking stupid. This isn't gonna last long. You're gonna do this shit to the wrong person and get seriously fucking hurt, or you're gonna seriously hurt yourself. The video that I saw him talking to Casanova, right?
Yeah.
You see that whole tone he had in all them other interviews?
Oh, yeah, of course.
When the same with Casanova.
Oh, yeah, because Casanova's a real nigga.
Yeah, but when you was on the Everyday Struggle with Wayno, Nadeska, and Academics.
That's good, dumbass.
Yeah. Okay. Bobby got chilled too on like attacking women.
Nah, yo, fuck that.
I know, fuck that. You know, stupid is stupid, but it's like, damn, y'all going hard on her.
This the first time for everything.
You right, but
and Aga pussy anyway, so
yeah.
I mean, still, but like you're not gonna as a man, you're not gonna scream at me. You're not gonna talk crazy to me. Wayno getting that ass.
Yeah,
like you're not gonna do all that shit to a man of integrity or like a man that got some type of like respect and he holds men to a higher standard than he does. Like I don't know, Soulja Boy's a fucking clown.
Yeah, but if niggas think like he's just clowning and it's just like some clown shit and they're not taking it super serious, I don't think.
Yeah, but why isn't Soulja Boy taking himself serious?
I think he is.
No, he's not.
I think he is. I think that's a
taking it
problem.
serious.
Well, does he have multiple businesses?
Does he?
Yeah.
Does
Like
he
what?
though? Really? Just because he says it doesn't mean he do.
Just because you got an LLC don't mean you making money off the shit.
Fact.
Like I can say I have.
How many people have one?
Have LLCs? It's not that hard to
It's
get a
not
fucking
that-
LLC.
But how many people have one?
I don't know. You want me to look up stats, nigga? I don't know.
You say it's easy to get one, but not too many people have one. At least he took the step to get one. Most
'Cause-
people don't even say, "Oh, I'm gonna get one next week."
Yeah, because he has the financial. He has the financial backing to do this shit or just to say some shit. Like he put out soldier watches. What has that done? I don't know anybody with a soldier watch. He put out these soldier games. How many people bought that shit?
Apparently,
I don't know.
Yeah. To him.
No,
but he was lying. That's the problem. He's been lying.
He has a lot of orders.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of there's not a lot of consoles going up because he didn't expect this shit to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, we're gonna talk about this shit later. So we'll just get off that. But anything else on Soulja Boy? Is he gonna get his credit, his just due?
Yo.
Fucking hate Hesh. All right, so let's get to the motherfucking topics. So usually what we do at the top of the show is reviews. So let's see, Glass. I did not see Glass.
Nor did I.
Nor did Hesh.
God damn it, y'all motherfuckers.
So,
man.
Bobby, you are alone on the Glass review. What did you think?
I don't even know if you can sing that
He
shit.
can't sing that shit
Oh
either.
damn! I forgot about
Nigga
that.
wrote that shit too.
Nah,
He out here.
We'll get to
You know,
that.
that's my shit though.
Yeah, that is.
Right?
You.
Okay, Hesh cancer.
I told you. I fucking told you. Yeah.
Heard that riffing.
This nigga got the vibrato and all that shit.
That's my shit.
Glass. All right. Let me see. You have you read some of the reviews for it?
Yeah, I heard
Like
they
it
were
was
horrible.
like
Yeah.
I heard this ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, me too. That's what I heard.
It depends on how you look at it. All right. Let me explain what happened. All right, at the beginning, Bruce Willis
Oh
character.
yeah, will you?
Yeah.
Facts.
Bruce Willis' character, he's already, he's the overseer. So now he's working with his son on some blade and whisker shit.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They work at a security store. He don't work at a football stadium anymore. They got they got their own business, this security place or whatever. So now, his son's up here trying to figure out the horde, the beast. He's killing people, but the way he's doing it, they're trying to pinpoint like exactly where he's at. Like all this shit happened kind of quick at the beginning. That's why I was like, I was kind of weirded out by that. But
You
I
gotta
just
tell like 3 stories in like a 2 hours, right?
yeah. This happened really quick. Glass, he's just mute, mute right now. He just bugging out. So the son figured out where the horde might be, the beast. So he was like, he might be near this construction site because these random killings, they're in like a certain area, and that might be where the girls at. These I could think of like 5 girls that got caught. So Bruce Willis' character, he was like, all right, I'm gonna patrol there tomorrow, whatever. So he went there, whatever. He was brushing against everybody. He didn't get nothing. But then like he found the horde. He found them kind of quick. I was like, damn, that was kind of quick. So
they showed that in the preview, like a trailer.
Yeah, but that shit was really quick. That was like
real...
within the first like 15 minutes. Yeah. So he seen him acting like a kid and shit. Brushed up against him, and he got sensed that she was in like a factory. The girls was in the factory, whatever. So he went in the factory, freed him, whatever. But then the beast came back. They was fighting, whatever. And then that's the part in the trailer when they threw him out the window. They both went out the window, and then that's where the lady, I forgot her name, the psychiatrist. That's when she came with all these police and shit like that. Told him to stand down or whatever, just take him in. And then she was telling Bruce Willis' character, I know you can get away, but you're gonna cause more harm than good. Just give yourself up. So that's when they're in the psychiatric ward. And I kind of get this is why people don't like it because that's when the dramatization comes about. This shit. This is the shit you got to pay attention to. It's not like I feel like people watched this movie thinking that it was gonna be like on some superhero shit, just nonstop action.
That's what they said in the trailer. It's like,
but
superheroes
like that.
Exist in our world.
It's like that, but if you watch Unbreakable,
that's not what it was about.
And Split, it wasn't like that. Yeah. It has a formula on what it goes by. So when I was watching, I was like, I understand it. People who going into it thought it was gonna be like some Marvel shit or some DC shit. That's why the ratings are so bad. You can't go in there with the expectations unless you didn't watch the last ones or you just watched this ones thinking that it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, but is that our fault or is that their fault for hyping us up the way they did?
No, it's kind of our fault. But if you didn't watch it, it's like
I guess
it's kind of like we knew how Unbreakable was. It was like a dramatic. It was like sort of on the dramatic side. Split was on some horror shit. It was like mad suspenseful. Like that's what the movie is about. It's like mad suspenseful. So when it was in the psychiatric ward or whatever, I'll fast forward this part. They put them all in a room together or whatever. Glass is still mute. Like he don't give a fuck. But the psychiatrist, what she's trying to do, she's trying to convince them that they don't have superpowers. That all this shit is just in their mind. I'm like,
bitch, I ain't gonna tell you how I feel.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Knowing M. Night Shyamalan, he would do some shit like that. Like all this shit is explainable.
Oh, that they was just all hallucinating.
Yeah, like some shit like that. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be one of them things. So she trying to explain to Bruce Willis' character how he even found the dude or the girls. How he even found the girls because he was like, this is the clothes the Beast had. He had red clay on it. So where would you normally find red clay? In a construction site. So you gave yourself the perception.
Axel Foley did that shit. Fucking Beverly Hills Cop. Nigga found them horses and nigga solved the whole shit in an hour and a half. The fuck out of here. Red clay.
Yeah, so that's what she did. She was like, this shit funny. How fucking come up with this shit?
Dog, my mind is stupid. I'm telling you, I watch a lot of movies, man.
But yeah,
I remember that shit when it was like, yo, it's like, how do all the dirt get on the horses? Oh, there's a red clay field up there. It was like, red clay. Nigga went up there, solved the whole shit in like the next half hour.
But yeah. He was doing that. The psychiatrist was kind of trying to convince her that it was like it's a logical explanation why you think you had powers. So she did that, and she was saying he had something wrong. They all have something wrong with their frontal lobe. So she was like, that happened in the train accident. So
homeboy was on the train?
Yeah.
So there's all on the train?
And the Unbreakable thing.
Yeah.
I'll get to that later.
Okay.
In the first Unbreakable, Bruce Willis was on the train. He was the only one that survived. He said when he was on the train, his head must have got hit, and that's what's causing these hallucinations and delusions of grandeur, thinking that you're some fucking superhero or some shit like that. So let me see. It get to a part where now she was explaining the horde shit. He like when you see Split, right?
Yeah.
All right. You remember the part when he was bending the bars?
Yeah.
She said those bars was like built in like the 1800s. She's like she bent the bars with a crowbar. Like it took some effort, but you can do it. Like it's old. It's old. Yeah. It's old still. So he was like, wait, what about the shotgun? I got shot with a fucking shotgun. Like how the hell that work? Oh, it was weathered down. It was weathered down and moldy. Like it wasn't that effective. So I'm like,
I thought a gun was a gun.
Yeah, right? Yeah, but something about the pellets, it was worn out.
Yeah.
And like diluted or some shit like that. So
still, don't shoot
really
me with
wasn't
that shit. Word. Fuck, I'm not testing. I remember hearing mad stories of people like, yo, I could take a shot, I could do this, I could do that. Then they wind up dead. Yeah. And then they blame the other person. Well, he told me to do it. Well, we can't get his fucking You can't testify because he dead.
Yeah. Mr. Glass shit was kind of easy to explain. He was just saying, like, you know, you always felt like you don't belong here, so you're just making this shit up just to have some acceptance. So the whole time Samuel Jackson character just sitting there twitching and shit. And then it gets to the part.
Because he want to cuss, that's why.
Yeah, then it gets to the part. Motherfucker. So they kept finding Mr. Glass character coming out of his room. He was just standing there. He was like, "You're out of your room again?" And then like he kept just being out of his room at strange places and shit like that. So he kept rolling him back, but the whole time he was fooling him.
Yeah, real quick, am I bugging for wanting to see a movie where Sam Jackson just say his best lines in that movie in like another movie?
Comes off.
Yeah, I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah, like yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. What does Marcellus Wallace look like? I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes
on this motherfucking plane.
Say what again? Say what again, motherfucker?
Yo,
I dare you. I dare you,
that's
motherfucker.
all I want. I just want a Sam Jackson movie where he just say his lines from other movies.
God damn.
Yeah,
that would be dope. Oh, Spider-Man, nice to meet you,
motherfucker.
We gonna get out of here. We gonna get away from these sharks.
These sharks. There ain't no sharks in that fucking movie whatsoever. It just says it for no real good reason.
No, he got Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, Deep Blue Sea got merculated.
I hate
Had that speech, and then the shark was like,
Yeah, shark.
"Psych."
Yeah. Psych.
He was like,
Yeah, that was the one movie where like a main nigga died. I was like, oh. Now we got leave it up to LL.
yeah, his head is like a shark fin, nigga.
I was like,
Yo, G,
quiet.
cut off the purple mic.
What?
Oh.
Let me max a nigga head like a shark fin, nigga.
That nigga got a big head.
Yeah, you
Big
do.
head is crazy.
So who was that? Who was that?
Pause.
Oh, you can't say no homo anymore. You get mad at
The
that.
fuck I want, nigga. That shit was crazy. I should have said that. I'm sorry, Bobby. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, shit. I lost my train of thought. All right. So, Mr. Glass, basically, he was fooling everybody. He was doing that shit for a reason to get to the horde. And he looked up his file, whatever, looked up his father's name, all that. So he went to him, and he was like, I'm trying to see if I was right. And then, you know, he turns into the horde, whatever. He's like, all right, we're getting out of here. So, what else happened? Damn, it was so much twisting and shit like that. All right, they had to get out of the building. So they killed the dude. They killed one of the nurses, one of the male nurses that was helping Glass. But first, he was in the
male
chair.
nurse anyway. Fuck
Yeah.
him.
Right. Like it was kind of crazy because he was just in the chair and
I wish
like
I would tell a bitch, yo, I'm an RN.
yeah, but
Orderly.
right. But the nurse that kept coming to see him, it was the same nurse that kept finding him out in the hallways and shit.
Oh, you gotta kill him.
So he
That
was
nigga,
like,
that nigga know too much.
yeah. So he was like, all right. He's like, all right. He was trying to give him some pills and some shit, and then like Mr. Glass just got some glass and just went just sliced that nigga neck, and then he was down. So. Then, but before that, they tried to drug him, right? They tried to
kill him, Mr. Ted?
Yeah, because the psychiatrist, she was kind of on to him because he was like super smart. So they tried to drug him. He was like, "We know you've been out we know you've been out your room when feeling with shit. We gotta drug you up." So they was about to drug him, but the reason why he kept getting out the room because he replaced all the drugs with like aspirin and Tylenol.
Oh shit!
So he wouldn't get drugged. He would only think that they. So this motherfucker was playing him the whole time. So, he finds the horde, whatever, and he's like, all right, you know, that's the part where he said, this is where the bad guys team up.
Right.
So they was going through the basement. It was like mad cameras on them. Like before they went to the basement, Mr. Glass was talking to the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is saying like, there's cameras all around here. If you try to escape, you can't. So he was like,
watch me.
All right, nigga. So
you know who the fuck I am?
Yeah, and then before they left, he was trying to convince the horde, you know, to come fuck shit up with him. So he was like, it was this building getting built. It was like in Philadelphia. It was like the world's largest building. He was like, it's gonna be mad cameras there. This is where you display that we exist. That was his whole point. He was trying to get people to see that, you know, people like Bruce Willis' character
exist,
and that they exist, because these dudes they trying to suppress it. So they go down to the basement, whatever, and then you know the male nurses came out of nowhere. It was like, hey, what are you doing out of your room?
Gang of them.
And then, you know, the horde, he turned into the beast and shit, started fucking them up, whatever. Now they're outside. And before they got outside, Mr. Glass, he was on the intercom. He was telling Bruce Willis' character, you know, we're gonna be at this building. Like, if you think, because he was starting to doubt himself. He was starting to doubt himself. We don't got no powers. This shit is just in my mind. The psychiatrist was even telling the son, like, basically when he was a kid, when he lifted that shit on a barbell.
Yeah.
When his father was telling him anybody could lift that, anybody with strength. And then he started having doubts. He was like, damn, like, maybe this shit is true. I'm like, please don't tell me this is gonna be
not so super.
I was like, please don't tell me this is gonna be the twist. So then the son started having doubts and shit. What else happened? So all right, so Mr. Glass was telling Bruce Willis' character, you gotta stop us. So you have to break down the door. Normally, people with bones, it'll break. But you know, he's unbreakable, so let's see. So he starts hitting the door and shit. The door got a dent in it. Knocked the door down. It's caught on camera and everything. So everything's filmed in this fucking psych ward and shit like that, right? So he finally gets outside with Mr. Glass and, you know, the Horde, the Beast. So they start fighting and shit. Like, this dude, this went on the trailer when you see the motherfucker running and shit, and he's on all fours. He jumps up, tackles the motherfucker into a truck. Cause this dude, he captured some more bitches and put them inside the truck. I was about to eat these motherfuckers.
Doesn't this sound familiar? And then we just watched this.
Now I'm in the closet.
No, I'm not doing this.
And then I pull out my gun.
No, I'm not fucking with y'all.
All right, but damn, man, all this is relatable. Jesus. So anyway, like, they fighting whatever, but then when they fighting, they're pushing each other against the truck. The truck's fucking moving. The truck's fucking moving is showing that they got super strength. So then Mr. Glass is telling them, like, his weakness is water. So I'm like, fuck, there's a fucking gallon of water right there. This is big ass tank of water. So he picks
I think it's the Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Hey, shit, is Volta barely his water. So he picks Bruce Willis' character up and just throws this motherfucker in the fucking the tank of water or whatever. So he's drowning. At the same time, he's hitting the side of it. That shit busts open or whatever, but he's still weak. Because, like, the water's in
Jason.
You right?
I think it's Jason. I saw Man this week, nigga.
But the crazy thing about it is that
Domino Foley.
Domino Foley. The crazy thing about it is that which part? Oh, it was the part when you know, now Bruce Willis' character is mad weak from the water and shit. Fucking
you got me wet. My clothes are damp.
Samuel Jackson's character just looking at the shit, watching it. And then the Beast, he got this connection with the girl. You remember the girl from Split?
Which one?
The girl that got away. He get away.
Yeah,
the girl. Yeah, he got a sort of connection with her because his real name is Kevin. So every time she says his name, he goes back to Kevin. So long story short, she goes to him. Huh?
He's the nigga from Home Alone. Kevin!
Yeah, he got a backstory too. His mother was beating his ass, and that's how he even got all these multiple personalities. Yeah, because getting his ass whooped all the time. He got PTSD.
Yeah.
So that belt. Yeah.
So M. Night, Shark Tank.
Everybody Shark Tank.
He didn't. From what you're describing, it sounds like something I could follow.
Yeah.
But with the shit I'm hearing with the reviews, it's saying like, yo, this shit takes too many left turns. A lot of shit don't make sense.
You got to be paying attention. Like, a lot of people wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to the shit. So
is it good?
Yeah, to me, it's good. Is it better than? It's not better than Split.
Okay.
But it's better than Unbreakable. It's like in the middle.
Man, you can't compare that to a movie that far.
35 years old.
Yeah. But it's still good though. Unbreakable's still good.
Yeah, no.
It's a dramatic
it's
film.
good, but you know.
Yeah,
so was it like a big final twist?
Yeah. So anyway, like they was fighting or whatever, and then the chick who had a connection with the Beast. Damn it! She get yeah, she was calling his name whatever because Glass's mother, Bruce Willis, his son, and the girl, they were together because the psychiatrist basically tried to convince all of them that they have a problem with their mind. They're sick. They think they got these problems, but they don't. It's a rational explanation for this shit. So at the end, you know, the chick, she started hugging hugging the beast, and then just saying, I need Kevin. Like, you got to stop. Now, he's still the beast and shit, like, going around fucking shit up.
Didn't they do that shit in fucking Avengers? When she wanted the nigga to calm,
With the Hulk?
with the Hulk, she calmed that nigga down.
Sounds getting real low.
Yeah, so...
We need Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, so he turns back to Kevin and shit, and then the police shoot him.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah, the police shoot him. I'm like, damn.
So
like,
now this is
nigga gonna die like that?
Fruitvale Station?
Yeah.
It's mad, they got
But
mad
the crazy thing, before that even happened, right? Come to find out, Glass's character...
Took off his headphones.
I ain't doing the show with you no more. Nigga say we do the Fruitvale Station.
God damn.
This nigga ain't no type of shit.
But before the horror got shot, whatever, right? Come to find out, Glass, when he did that train crash, that train derailing and shit like that, Kevin, the horde, his father was on the train. His father was on the train with Bruce Willis, and he died.
Okay.
So that's what led his mother to beat his ass. And then Glass's character, he was like, I create heroes. I create these niggas. You basically Soldier Boy. Give my credit. Give my credit.
Samuel Jackson is Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Samuel Draco.
Samuel Draco.
So the horde heard it, and he kind of like
Samuel Soldier.
Yeah. Soldier Samuel.
Soldier Samuel.
Soldier Boy, that hoe. You. Oh, no. But the horde, you know, when the horde found that out, he went to Samuel Jackson's character and like kind of crushed his shoulder and shit. And then he trying to push his chest, so his chest caved in. This nigga fell, his knees clapped. Ah, Lord.
Fucked up.
God damn.
Clapped him like click,
So
click,
he
click.
basically dying. Horde gets shot by the police, and I'm like, damn, like, okay, the only person left is Bruce Willis.
And
So
then he drowns. Does he really drown?
He's out of he's out of the tank though. And then now the psychiatrist is coming, but the police is about to arrest him. But at the same time, they took it was a puddle of water right there. So the
No.
the police one of the SWAT dudes, they took his head and they was drowning him.
That movie trash.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, no.
Garbage.
I was like, yo, it's really gonna end like this? And then they had some sort of symbol. The SWAT team, he had one of the symbols on his arm. And then the psychiatrist, she was like, take my hand. Took his hand, whatever. Come to find out, she's a part of some secret society. She's a part of a secret society that prevents people like this. And she was saying we can't have gods among men. So
Yo, M. Night saying true. This ain't it, Chief.
I kind of like that.
So they
shit in
all
a way.
died?
They all died.
Oh, fuck that movie.
They all died.
Nah,
I'm
fuck
not
that
watching
movie.
shit.
Nah, I'm good, bitch.
Stupid.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I am so good.
Oh, I see why people don't like that. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's the dumbest shit ever.
It's got nothing to do with this shit not being like the
So
Avengers.
now
It's got
the universe is over?
Yeah, that's it. It's done. All this hype for nothing.
All this hype for
Well,
nothing.
And this nigga just died. This nigga drowned in the
It's technically not over. It's technically not over.
Well, do they have more
because
kids out there or some
there's
shit?
more people that could pop up in the world.
That's the
but
thing. All right, so
Well,
it's
Sam
another
Jackson-
twist. It's another twist.
Sam Jackson left a contingency plan like, if I died.
Yes.
Oh, my
Nigga,
God.
like, this is what he did. Like,
Oh,
now,
my God.
they killed Sam Jackson, killed James McAvoy's character, killed Bruce Willis. So now she's in the comic book store or whatever. She's in the comic book store. And one of the dudes, one of the nerd dudes in the comic book section, he was like, yeah, like, he's the mastermind. He always had a contingency plan. He has you looking one way when he's doing another. And it had her thinking. I was like, wait, hold up. They was trying to go to that fucking building. But I told this motherfucker they had cameras all over. And he kept seeing them. They kept seeing him outside of his room. So they went back. They tried to delete everything. They tried to delete all the footage. All the footage had everything of them bending shit, breaking shit. So she was like, all right, you erased everything, right? He's like, yeah. He's like, did anybody download anything? This motherfucker downloaded the shit to a private server, Mr. Glass. Remember he was saying, like, I create these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
So then when he did, he gave the file to the son because the son was doing research trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. He gave the file to his son, the chick, and his mother on a fucking laptop. So they released the video, and at the end, it's like, all right, how long did you post it? It's like 2 hours. Like, let's see. So then everybody's checking their phones and shit. Now everybody sees this shit.
Nigga.
But I don't
Fuck
care.
this
You don't
movie.
like it?
Nah, I ain't fucking with it. Nah.
I kind of like. I kind of get
M.
it.
Night Supersonic. This ain't it. This ain't it, Chief.
I kind of get what they was doing with it.
Nah, I'm good.
Because the whole time, like, this secret society is trying to prevent this shit. Because Mr. Glass, he had this thing, like, he had this philosophy of comic books is just shit that happened in the past. There was people like this before, but they were gone. He spent his whole life looking for these motherfuckers. That's why he was doing all these, like, crazy shits, blowing up buildings, derailing trains and shit, trying to find these dudes. He finally found him. He killed the dude's father in order to create him. So with this, releasing this video, now you're creating more of these motherfuckers.
So what's the Bobby rating on this movie? 1 out of 10. With all the shit that you actually paid attention to, and then because like the reviews, the reviews I've been seeing ain't been like the best.
Yeah, because I think the trailer kind of fooled people. They thought it was gonna be like this.
Shit fooled me. I was gonna see the shit too, but
they tried to make it seem like it was just this action-packed shit, but it's really like on some suspense shit, some shit that you really have to pay attention to. Me paying attention to it. What did I give Split? Split was what did I get Split? I think I gave Split like an 8.5. I give it shit like I give it a 7.5.
A 7.5.
Yeah, I give it a 7.5.
Watch Bruce Willis drown in a puddle.
He was holding his head down. He was already weak. Yeah, but that part kind of pissed me off. I see why people didn't like it because that part kind of made me mad. I was like, yo, these niggas really gonna die right here? They really gonna die right here? You really gonna kill them? All right. Stinks.
Damn. M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. This wasn't it, bro. All right, so Dragon Ball movie.
Dragon Ball.
Broly. Again, I did not see it.
Oh, you should have seen it.
I should have seen it. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews about this one, actually.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. This shit was hard as fuck to get in, actually get into a theater because this shit was sold out everywhere I went.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. I went to try to catch a 2 o'clock show and it was like sold out. I was like, yo, can I get the 7 o'clock? It was like, yo, there's 2 seats left in this motherfucker. One way in the front, one way in the back. I was like, God.
I'll take the way in the back.
Exactly.
Broly's still retarded.
He's not. No, he's not. He's not.
But it's like,
he's not.
I'm joking,
He's
but
not.
it's explainable. It's explained. They explained it this time. Now they
I'm mad
explained
that's
it
how
this
you had to
time.
open it too,
No,
bro.
I had to get that out. I was like, oh, again?
So-
but it's explained.
Yeah, there's a lot more talking in this movie than I thought it was gonna be. Like
Yeah,
the opening,
yeah.
there's a lot of story details.
I like that though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, me too. So this, give some backstory. So basically, what happened was either when the Saiyans, the babies are born, they could test their potential, their battle power, or whatever, and how strong they might potentially be to a certain extent. And so basically, King Vegeta was jealous that Broly's battle power potential was higher than
10 stacks?
Yeah, it was higher than Vegeta's. So what he did was, and partly he was like, he's gonna be so powerful that he won't be able to control himself. So he's like, I'm gonna send Broly to this desolate planet where it's like there's no life and then like whatever, so he could just live there for the rest of his life and not really end up being a danger. So his dad was like, nah, son, I can't let you do that. So he followed him. But they got stranded on that planet. So Broly and his dad was just stuck on this planet. It's like a fucking monster of a planet where everything is like fucked up and trying to eat you and like it's just crazy. So they just spent all their time out there.
How you think I'm not gonna get extra strong with shit trying to eat me every day?
Yeah, but he's stuck there. He can't get off the planet and shit, so whatever.
Yeah.
So that's basically where they were, why they went around when all this other when Frieza decided to blow, because it took place
To blow up.
Yeah,
Planet
blow up
Vegeta.
Planet Vegeta. So that took place. So then they were off doing their own thing. So then basically, because Frieza's in this movie, so after Frieza got resurrected and shit, he's like recouping his forces and shit again. So he's like has all his troops out looking for people with a certain level of like battle power. Yeah, as a recruit them and shit.
Before that, they did they showing Bardock and shit, like in Goku's mom finally.
Oh yeah, they showed Goku's mom.
They got a relationship, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out does it still tie in to the original
Super Saiyan thing?
The original Broly movie? Does it still tie?
Well, the original Broly movie,
That's what I'm trying to, yeah. It kind of
the original movie, no, but I think it does have some ties to the Bardock movie.
Yeah, but,
when he gets blasted to when he gets
yeah,
hit by Frieza,
because he wasn't psychic or whatever. Like it ain't like he foreseen this shit coming. He just thought it was odd that Frieza had all the Saiyans come to the planet. He was like, wait, this never happens. Like what the fuck? He could have just communicated. Why,
he could have
why
just
are we
talked
here?
to us. Yeah, why does he want us all in one spot?
Yeah, and then there was this one saying that Bardock was. He was like, one saying was like, what he's gonna do? He was like, hey, shit, he might eradicate it. So he was saying it as a joking, but he was like dead ass serious.
Yeah, he's like thinking in the back of his head, like, oh shit, that might happen.
So that's when he took Goku and was like gonna just launch this motherfucker somewhere else. And then Goku's mind was like you don't. It's not normal for like a Saiyan to care about the kids. So damn, I was about to say something fucked up.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead.
I'm gonna leave that.
I don't want to know what y'all was gonna say. I'm gonna say nah.
Nigga, if you don't know, then let's leave it at that.
Leave that shit alone.
But that's where the Frieza thing. I'm just gonna leave that shit right there. Like,
but yeah, so that's where they were. So then Frieza blows up fucking planet Vegeta, and anyway, so he's having people go places, but this planet was so far out the way, and it's like a desolate planet. It was just two people who happened to like fly by the planet. It's like, oh, there's life on this planet. It's like some battle powers. Like, go see if they can recruit him. And then turn to be Broly and his dad. So they bring him to Frieza, and Frieza's like, hey, yo, oh, what's up? You kind of strong. Like, I need you to do me a favor real quick, dog. Why don't you go kill some niggas for me real quick? Because basically, Broly's whole life was spent on that planet with his dad, and his dad was just training him because he wants to get revenge on King Vegeta. Because he didn't know that planet Vegeta was blown up. Because obviously there was no communication and shit. Yeah. So he was like, all right, cool.
Niggas got beepers.
Nah, when they crash landed, and it was like, yeah, whatever. So it's like, you can get all that information. Yeah. So Frieza was like, oh yeah, but planet Vegeta got hit by, he hit him with that lie, the meteor. Yeah. That's what the niggas thing was. But it's really Frieza fucking murked the shit out them niggas.
He was Hitler.
Yeah, but God damn. But yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Frieza ain't Hitler.
Yeah, I mean, yes, he kind of is. So basically, but yeah, so Broly's not retarded. He's socially awkward because the only other person he's ever communicated before with is his dad.
That makes mad sense.
It makes it more sense. So he's not.
I'm used to talking to my dad.
Yeah, that's the only. And his dad doesn't really treat him like a person.
Treat him like
he's just a weapon.
Saiyans don't care about their kids.
Well, some do, but just not that nigga.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm forced to be with this nigga, it's only me.
And he wanted him to be an instrument of to use to kill King Vegeta.
For war,
yeah. So the two people that picked him up, they kind of like talk to Broly and then befriend him, and he's basically like he's an adult, but he's kind of just like a kid. Yeah, he's just like naive and like simple, quarter.
He's Michael Jackson.
Yes,
he didn't know how to be an adult, so he's just stuck in this kid frame of mind.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like mentally stuck as a kid, but he's just like he don't really know shit because he's only known fighting on this planet. And he's like,
look at the giraffes.
Yeah. So basically, Frieza was like, so in the backdrop of all this was Frieza was secretly collecting all the Dragon Balls on the planet because he wanted to.
Imagine Michael Jackson was a Super Saiyan,
right?
Baby, no.
Yo, go ahead. Luther Van Hesh. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh no, yeah. So the backdrop was Frieza was trying to collect all the Dragon Balls because he wanted to make a wish to make himself a little bit taller. That was his own wish.
Nigga Skilo.
Yes, he wish he wasn't baller. This nigga wish he was a little bit taller. So that was,
got lightheaded.
So that was part of the backdrop of why Frieza was kind of like fucking around on Earth, and then he was like, oh, I want to test how strong Broly is. So basically, he just had a nigga attack Goku and Vegeta and shit, and then niggas was fighting and shit, and they was fucking shit up. And then this nigga, Frieza is an ass. Frieza is Hitler, as you say.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yo.
Because this nigga Broly, so that's basically he was just like, okay, now we're gonna use you. Go fight these niggas.
I'm still laughing at it.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 10. I'll give that one an 8. Oh, that's what dope me a bit. Is like I'm just saying while drinking something.
That's funny. Oh shit!
I was trying to let it slide, but it just kept making me laugh.
Oh, but then this nigga was like, he's fighting these niggas, he's fucking them up, and then he was like, oh, these niggas, but he was kind of not, he wasn't really winning this shit. So Frieza was like, oh, I know what I'm about to do. He was like, bang, bang. He shot the nigga's dad.
Right.
Killed the nigga, and he's like, oh, Broly, look, your father got hit by a stray energy blast. And the nigga was like, what? And he like fucking went Super Saiyan on these niggas. That's why he went Super Saiyan. So basically, why Broly is so powerful, he was because when on that planet, I guess there was a moon. And because Broly's so strong, he would always look at it and transform, and it was making it troublesome for his dad to like kind of survive. So he took his tail off. Yeah. But,
okay, I was about to ask that. Like,
he took his tail off. So
have a tail.
No, he took his tail off. But for whatever reason, he's able to tap into the power of the great ape without actually transforming into a great ape.
I was like, okay, that makes perfect fucking sense.
But the problem is that he loses his senses, which is why he's berserk mode. So Broly, so in this movie, Broly's not actually even evil. He's not evil.
Yeah, he's not.
He's just fighting because his dad. He's just doing what his dad telling him to do.
Broly
His dad
was
is
the first sicko mode.
Yeah, basically, his dad is just using him as a weapon. So he's only fighting because his dad used him. And then the more he's fought, the like he lost his senses. So he's just berserking out. So then that's really the only reason we're fighting. He went Super Saiyan because his dad died. You know, so he kind of loves his dad and shit. But his dad is dead.
Yeah.
So that nigga was like, it's
but Vegeta was giving them more for time. Vegeta's giving them business for a minute.
Yeah, Vegeta was fucking him up. Vegeta went Super Saiyan God red.
Yep.
He went red on these niggas. It's like glow up on these hoes.
Yeah.
And then I mean, that's really basically the whole movie. Basically, the movies they fighting.
But does Goku save the day?
No, they go Gogeta on the nigga. They fusion dance. They go fusion dance on these niggas. Ha! And they come back.
Which is kind of like weird because they Piccolo's in it. Piccolo got to be like the
he's just a nigga.
He's basically the wise nigga now.
Yeah, basically.
So they was getting their ass beat by Broly when they were berserker mode, and he was like, we gotta get out of here. Come here, Vegeta, and then they just transported fucking Piccolo when they tried to learn the fusion dance. But the whole time, like Frieza, I guess he was getting his ass whipped for like an hour straight.
Yo, he was fucking Frieza up because it's fucked up. Goku was funny as fuck because he was fighting like Goku and Vegeta, and they was fighting this nigga, and like Frieza was just chilling because just watching, and Broly was berserk, so he just like flew right by Frieza, like, hey Frieza, have fun, and then like bounced and Broly just started fighting that nigga. He started fucking him up, so they went to go see Piccolo. Piccolo's like, all right, this is a future dance, do the dance, and they fucked it up the first time. They made the fat dude. He's like, trying to get he's like, do it again in a half hour, and then they had they did it again and made the old nigga. He's like, all right, do it again, and then like the last time they did the perfect, so that means Frieza was getting his ass whooped for an hour
straight.
This nigga Broly's giving him the hands. That shit was funny as fuck. And then Broly fucked Goku shit up.
Yeah,
he fucked him up. He was dragging this nigga face through an ice fucking mountain and shit. Beat the brakes off that nigga. But then the one thing that happened in the movie that they didn't explain, what I'm guessing is like a teaser or a tidbit for what might be coming next for Dragon Ball, is when they was fighting, they like broke like the universe dimension barrier or something. Yeah, because they was fighting and like Gogeta was like, what the? But then they kept fighting because they was like because they was fighting and they went to like some black universe looking like I was like they was like inside some like shit. It's like I guess they might be like maybe the barriers between universes are weak or something like that, which might because after tournament shit maybe some shit like that might be happening, making it easier to go in between universes or something. I'm guessing they didn't explain it. It was just a thing that happened, so I'm guessing that's like a tidbit for that. Yeah. So basically, and they was just fighting, and I mean, I didn't really like how the ending was straight. It was like it was so
like it was too happy.
Yeah, it was a little happy.
Goku. Yeah, I want to bust your ass later. So you know what? Have this package that Bulma had. Take these sensu beans and I'm gonna fuck you up later.
Got you later.
Yeah, so like he didn't kill Broly. So like the two people that found Broly and his dad on that planet ended up like being his friends, and she was like, his dad only uses my weapon, and she's like, I kind of like care for that nigga, so like they used it
on his dick.
Basically, she's about to get some Saiyan dick. So she used the Dragon Balls to like wish that nigga back. Send him back to that planet.
I wasn't expecting that shit.
Yeah, so she sent him back to the because I guess they was fighting so hard like bro was gonna die, so she sent a nigga back to the planet that they found him at, and then he went there to go live with him, and like it was gonna basically just because when they did that they put him on Frieza's bad list, and now they had they're outlaws now. So then Goku was like, oh, I found you, and he like, here, I want to fight with you again, and then basically it's the end with Broly's mouth, and I want to show you some stuff. So basically Broly's around now. So he's like he's a character. He's not a bad guy. He just can't control his power and shit sometimes, and he's just like a little naive kid kind of. Okay, cool. So it was cool.
I thought she was gonna wish the berserker mode away
or something.
That's what I thought.
Nah, she was like just
that planet shit kind of threw me off. I was like,
send him back home.
Planet.
Because once he calmed down, he's regular. He just can't control his anger when you snap off on the nigga.
Because grape ape and shit like that, which makes perfect.
You said grape ape?
Great
ape. Oh, I just said grape.
Grape.
Which makes perfect fucking sense. Thank you for Akira Toriyama. Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, it was actually really good. The animation obviously was excellent.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
The fight scenes are good. It was really funny, and it was just like, I just wish they had more of the Z Fighter characters, but obviously there's nothing for them to do really.
And everybody OP.
Yeah, and it always ends up as Goku and Vegeta. So it was just like, fuck it, we're not even gonna bother. Here's these two niggas fighting.
I mean, with the records that this movie broke, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some shit in the future.
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
We're gonna bring that shit back.
Oh yeah, there's definitely that shit was caking.
My favorite fight was Vegeta and Broly.
Yeah,
before he transformed.
Yeah, Vegeta was fucking him up.
Yeah, they was going in.
But yeah, it's Good movie. Check it out.
All right, so 1 out of 10. What do y'all give it?
I give it like an 8.
Okay, it's not bad.
Let me see. I'll give it an 8.5. Yeah. I really like the fighting. I just didn't. The ending kind of was like, it was a little too happy, but
it's fine.
Yeah, I liked it.
You don't like happiness, nigga?
No, it was just like unexplainably. You know, Goku got to be the extra optimistic nigga, like right.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, man. Like I understand, but damn,
That's how he
damn.
is. What you want?
Plus, he knew Broly wasn't like evil. So
I know, because he said it when he was fighting. He was like, I know you're not a bad dude. Like,
yeah.
I'm so glad. See, I'm never watching that old movie again after that shit. I don't want it because that shit makes no fucking sense.
It's not supposed to. It's just supposed to be nigga fighting niggas.
Yeah, you mad because you ain't get no sleep as a baby. Like, I don't understand that, but okay.
I mean, it was the 90s. We needed something quick. I mean, now we got technology. Now we're smarter. Now we're thinking before we actually putting shit out. Come on, man.
Facts.
Just give me some credit.
Facts, Keller, man.
All right, so because we ain't been here for like 3 weeks or months, so we got a lot of shit to catch up on that happened. We ain't gonna go over every single solitary thing that has happened within the past 3-4 weeks or so, but we're gonna touch on some shit that has happened. Omarion? So, Bird Box was viewed by more than 45 million accounts in the first week. That's a lie.
I don't think it is.
Who don't have somebody else's Netflix password?
Me?
Yeah, now you see why they're trying to make up this program to stop that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're working on that. And
I think they figured that shit out by this.
Probably. Well, they've
like,
been
wait,
new.
hold on a minute.
They've been new, but then
45 million is a lot of motherfuckers. I don't know 45 million motherfuckers that do anything like in 1 week.
It was all the memes.
It was kind of the memes, but it was kind of like, because I had actually saw it advertised on, I think, a football program or like a basketball program or something I was watching that had to do with sports. They showed this commercial and I was like, oh shit, this shit look kind of dope. And then when I saw all the memes and shit, I was like, oh shit, this shit is out. Yeah. So then I went to go watch it and I was like, oh, it's not a good movie. It's not a bad movie. It's like
just okay.
It's an okay one watch, if ain't nothing else on type shit movie.
I refuse to watch that movie.
It's an emotional.
I'm not letting memes make me watch a movie.
It's an okay movie.
Yeah.
It's an emotional driven movie. It's how do I explain this?
I mean, it starts at the beginning where
you're gonna be pissed at the end.
It is.
I ain't gonna watch it, so I ain't gonna be mad at nothing.
Stevie Wonder's God.
Yeah,
I know.
And Daredevil.
Yeah, and Daredevil's God.
I just didn't like how they didn't show what the fuck was turning them into the shit, and then like how the fuck can he go through doors? Like, what's going on?
Yo, it's mad shit that people was talking about because it's something that came out. It was an article that came out where I think somebody that worked on a movie showed what the creatures were supposed to look like, but they cut that shit last minute. It was like, yeah, we want these creatures to be like physicalists. No.
That just happened.
Yeah. Is the shit still recorded? Cool. So they don't want them to have like a form.
Yeah.
So they just left it as these beings that that you don't know what you're looking at, but once you look at it, you have these suicidal tendencies, and then you happen to kill yourself. But 45 million, that's a lot of motherfuckers. Is that just off of hype, or is that word of mouth?
Both.
Because word of mouth has to be, yo, this movie is good, you should watch it. Hype is like, yo, what the fuck is these memes? What's all this shit I keep seeing? I have to watch.
It's the memes.
Yeah, it's definitely memes, and I refuse to let memes dictate my life.
Why won't you watch the movie?
I don't want the memes to dictate my life.
The memes are over.
Now I can't be.
Yeah, niggas doing.
Just watch it, yo. Ain't no ghost, Hess.
I don't give a fuck about if there's ghosts.
Yes, you do, bitch ass nigga. Ain't no ghost. You don't see shit.
That's not why I don't want to watch the movie. I didn't want to watch the movie because everybody was like hyping it up, talking about the shit and doing all the memes. It's like,
I'm never watched the movie that niggas hyped up, then you saw, was like, man, that shit wasn't all that.
Not through memes and shit. I'm not letting the memes do it.
Nigga, we live in a way different time.
Yo,
now.
if a nigga was like, yo, this movie's pretty good, you should check it out. I'm like, all right, cool.
So what's the difference between a meme and a few statuses and tweets?
Because niggas is overdoing it.
Man, people are
niggas is going hard to paint on Bird Box.
Yeah, people are followers. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas is going hard in the paint. I'm like, chill.
It's just not that good.
Yeah.
I mean, for a movie that wasn't that good, but for 45 million people to watch it, you don't think there's gonna be some type of sequel?
Oh yeah, they
got
definitely
something.
Oh yeah, they got the writers to write some other shit.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
You know how this goes. You know how this goes.
I watched that one.
Sandra Bullock can still get it.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
All the facts.
Yeah.
Now, Bob, you saw the movie. What do you get a movie 1 out of 10?
What Bird Box?
Bird Box.
That shit's like it's like a 7.
That's all right. It's not bad.
I give it like a 7, 6.5.
I wouldn't watch it again.
I wouldn't watch it again just because it didn't intrigue me that much. It was like, yo, I missed something. Because it was like, and then people made these think pieces about it. Like, I don't think it was that deep, but to them it was. It was like, you live your life like you walk by faith and not by sight. You don't let these overwhelming forces do this to you. I'm like, yo,
you know what's the crazy thing?
Was it really that deep?
The black dude explained what it was about.
Yeah.
When he took the kids, he was like, God damn it. Because she named the kids like boy and girl. She's like, you gotta have faith. You gotta have them give them hope. Even if they won't survive, they still gotta have that. Yeah, that's what the movie was about.
But it was
the black
like,
guy said.
But it was
they were making up shit.
It had to do with the beginning of the movie where she didn't have like. She didn't want to get too attached to stuff because she knew that stuff would go away type shit. So she was like, I'm not going to get too attached to these kids. So boy and girl.
Yeah.
Just simple shit. So
sure, I'll give them names in case you lost them.
At the end of the movie, she gave them names.
Yeah.
Okay. Like mad generic white names and shit.
Yeah.
Clarence.
Todd.
Yeah, like some dumb
Tom.
shit.
They do Tom and
A B C D
Tom
E
and Julie.
F, whatever that little girl, white girl name was that was mad at.
Dumb shit. Now, 45 million. Now, you was talking about this in the group chat. Do numbers matter when it comes to shit like this?
Yeah,
like,
that has to do with
in the grandiose scale. Do numbers matter?
I think it all depends on every. I think it's situational.
Okay.
Yeah, it does, because this shit it's not as good. It's just an average movie. Most people who say it's good.
Yeah, but can you say it's a bad movie when 45 million separate accounts have watched
I
this
didn't say
movie?
it was bad.
Yeah.
This is average.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, but
Just because a lot of people watch it doesn't mean it's not bad.
But for 45 million people to watch a movie in one, this is the first week. This ain't counting overall, like right this second.
Exactly, and that's my whole point about the memes hyping it up.
Yeah,
just because a lot of people watch it doesn't mean it's a good movie. It just means a lot of people saw all these memes and shit, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna go watch this movie. And then a lot of people see the memes, and a lot of people watch the movie, and a lot of people see the memes. And so that's basically all that means is the memes worked. That's all it means. It doesn't mean the movie is good.
Free promotion.
Yeah, basically that's what it was.
I ain't hear no fucking commercial. I just seen this shit, and then I just seen all these
definitely
memes.
saw a commercial.
I didn't see any reviews. I didn't see any reviews for the movie, nothing like that. All I saw was all the memes, and then people talking about the fucking memes and laughing like, "Oh my god, this is so funny."
But that doesn't happen when you have a good movie. Okay, so maybe me and Bobby didn't think it was the best movie to come on Netflix ever in the history of Netflix, but it doesn't have some type of entertainment value. It isn't a good movie. It doesn't speak to someone that thinks on a different wavelength, like, yo, this is a good movie. It has these underlying themes in it, and it, if you break it down, it says this, and
Oh, I'm sure it does, because art is subjective.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like just because you guys didn't think it's like the greatest, of course, you're gonna find you can run into two other people.
Like 45 million people ain't gonna watch some whack shit.
But they would.
I mean,
like if
you hyping it up for the greatest shit ever, yeah.
So say 10 million people logged on Netflix, saw the shit.
Yeah.
They're not going to talk about it if it was whack. So that doesn't get the other 35 million.
Well, then you got 3 million talking about that shit's great.
Yeah.
And you just keep seeing that shit.
And you just see that, and that's what you need.
But if it's completely whack, like
and
this,
also
this shit isn't worth the price of admission to an actual movie theater.
Oh, the other thing is
didn't this shit come out in the movies?
No.
It came out in select theaters.
Oh, see.
And they also don't give you they don't give you playthrough numbers either.
Huh?
They don't give you playthrough.
I'm pretty sure nobody watched this shit
a lot of
twice.
people
I'm pretty
played
sure
the
they
movie.
have an algorithm where it's like,
yeah, but how many people actually finished the movie? So it just says 45 million people.
But it's just like a song, right?
Yeah.
So what counts as a play on a song is if you listen past 30 seconds, that counts as a play.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if they have an algorithm where it's like, yo, if you watch this much of the movie, nigga, you watch this movie.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you stopped at that 45 minutes or at the end credits before the actual shit says, I'm going to turn to this movie in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
If something says like, yo, 45 million people watch this movie. And then from the Twitter engagement, the Facebook engagement, IG with the memes, like it's saying that, yo, people actually watch this movie and they know that scene that they talking about where it's like, oh, she's blindfolded on the boat.
She killed a little baby.
To that. The bitch jumped out the window. The bitch let the dude in the house. The crazy dude opened up the old lady's eyes. Like, people know where these memes is coming from now. So it's like, did people really not watch this movie?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, people watch it.
But I do find it weird because Netflix never released their numbers.
Cause it was the only thing people was talking about. It's like with Soulja Boy now. It's like, that's the thing, Soulja Boy. Bird Box when they came out first week, that was the thing. That was all over. So you couldn't turn on social media
without
you couldn't
seeing
get
a
on
Bird
Twitter,
Box meme, yeah.
IG without a Bird Box meme or Sandra Bullock something or them doing a red carpet or going on Ellen or doing something where it's like, yo, this movie is popping. Somebody like it.
Yeah.
45 million niggas watched it.
White people.
Yo. I mean, I watched it. It was enjoyable. It was okay.
It was all right.
It was all right.
I just didn't like the ending. It didn't make no sense to go to, everybody who's alive is blind.
But you had to cap it off somehow. It was like, all right, so what can we do?
That
I mean, you can't open your eyes if your eyes are always closed. Then.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
you got blindfolds.
I don't know.
That's
But-
my
and then-
point.
oh, and then
that's why they good because they are naturally blind. So you
You know
can't,
another thing
you
that's
can't
fucked
never
up?
open your eyes and you can't ever slip up.
Yeah.
You know another thing that fucked up? That
mean,
sanctuary
open
they
eye,
went to. That shit's gonna get fucked up when them crazy people find it.
Of course.
Because these
Yeah.
motherfuckers can't see.
What crazy nigga you know is getting on a boat?
Lots of crazy
They will
niggas.
get there
I mean, yo.
because they can see.
Yo, Bird Box 2. Chill out, man.
Yeah,
Nah, you're right.
Giving away the whole plot, nigga. Chill out. All right, so a Pokemon Red and Blue live action movie is in development. Now, Red and Blue.
Word.
Why is there a Red and Blue?
Well, I don't think they're doing separate movies. I just think they're saying that
That would be actually
that'd be dope if they did it.
that'd be fucking
Oh wait,
dope.
you know what? I think you're right because they was talking about universes.
Yo, that would be fucking dope.
It would.
Because you know
I don't know how you do that. How does that work?
Well, they
you
both
can innovate.
leave.
Okay, you can innovate
right.
some shit, right? Whereas like you make two separate movies where you
Yep.
got the character Red and the character
the
Blue.
Blue.
It's certain Pokemon in this one and certain Pokemon in that one. They meet up at the Pokemon League. They have different adventures. They got to go through shit, this, that, and the third. They meet up at the league.
The Pokemon League, their Avengers shit.
So
Yeah.
Yo,
we
the
just wrote
first
this
one
shit.
be the gym. The first one be the gym battles.
Yeah, we just wrote the shit.
The second one will be the red. The first one be the blue. You know, to get the gym battle, whatever. The second one be red. Do the gym battle.
Yo,
Then like the third one.
One story be
That's the
Ash,
Pokemon stage.
other one be Gary.
Yeah.
You know how
Oh.
Gary always popped up where Ash beat a gym where it was like, yo, a random battle in like the third city gym. It was like, yo, let me see how strong you are now. They just battle out of nowhere because Gary want to be an asshole. Like, yo, that should be dope. If you make two separate movies and put them out the same, and you got to pick which one you want to go see.
Yeah, but
Nigga.
Just like the cartridge. Yo, you want the red or the blue? You want to go see red or you want to go see blue?
Nigga.
That should be dope.
I mean,
First time ever.
Ever.
I don't
That
disagree
should
with
be
y'all.
ill.
Financially, I don't know how they swing that, but
You can catch sand shoes in this one, but you can't catch them in this one. You can only catch fucking Vulpixes in this one.
so are the
Yo, train me a
movies?
Vulpix, nigga.
So are the movies essentially the same movie?
I don't
Nah,
know.
it's
It's in
different. It gotta be different.
Nigga,
I hope
they-
it's
Well,
different.
because the games are the same game. There's nothing that's really different in the game except for the Pokemon you could catch.
Yeah, well, that was back then.
yeah,
You know, if they made it today, I'm pretty sure that shit would have been a whole different route if you got something different.
exactly.
Hey, look, I don't disagree. That'd be cool. I'm just saying. I just figured what it meant was they're going to just use the original 151 Pokemon. That's going to be what's going to show up, and it's going to be those gyms and those Pokemon trainers and that kind of whatever.
They
Like,
probably
that's
not
why
going to use what I said, but
That'd
to
be pretty
me,
cool.
in my head, it sounded dope. It was like, yo, you could actually pick which one you wanted to go see. Where it was like, yo, you got a ticket for red and you got a ticket for blue. Like
I'm going to
that,
get double the money, nigga.
yo, because niggas is going to go see both.
Facts.
That's $2 million, son.
Yo, dog, off rip, 45 million. What's that times two? 90.
Yeah.
Nigga, we dead.
You right? Let's do it. Or you can Bender snatch it, like, and then fucking put it on Netflix.
Yo,
and-
Bender Snatch is some other shit where I did that when I was like 5 years old. B.
Yeah, I used to do that with Goosebump books.
Yo,
Yeah.
basically, like
Yeah.
that shit ain't nothing new. But y'all
Yeah, it ain't.
y'all just
It
having to
ain't.
bring back some shit. That
It
shit ain't
ain't.
nothing new because I had this shit on VHS where it was like I don't know where my mother got this shit from, but it was like it was this thing. It kind of looked like a laptop. It was like
Did it have Knights and Dragons in it?
it was just teaching me shit. It was like which one starts with the letter N?
Oh,
and it was like you click the
nigga.
thing.
Wait.
It does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh shit!
What the fuck is wrong with you, yo?
I mean, how much time you got?
Jesus Christ.
You say it starts with the letter N. What am I supposed to say? Nachos, Neanderthal, nighttime.
Nachos Neanderthal.
Nicaragua. Niagara.
Nicaragua. Nicaragua. I miss Beavis and Butthead.
No tendios.
So, speaking of movies, so Coming to America sequel is happening.
Can they just leave?
Can we just not do this
shit alone?
Yo,
please?
you know what your mother used to tell you in the store? Like, stop touching shit.
Yeah, stop touching shit.
Stop touching shit, man.
Please, man.
Like, why are we making a Coming to America sequel? I think this is Twitter's fault.
I believe it.
Yeah, with that stupid ass picture with Kevin Hart and fucking. Yeah.
Well, niggas, they just talk about wanting to see all these sequels and movies and shit, and then they make them, and it's like,
But then
why?
the premise is dumb as fuck.
Did
I
he
didn't
have
even
an
hear the premise. What was the
He had
premise?
an illegitimate child or some shit.
Yeah, the premise is he's back in Zamunda and he has an illegitimate child in America, so he goes to America to find the child.
Wait, so which bitch
Bro,
he
who-
fucked on
yeah,
that blind
That's
date?
what I'm saying. Through the whole movie, he was trying to
Get
find
the
Lisa
one-
McDowell,
yeah.
trying to find his wife, move back to Zamunda, bam, boom, bit,
Find
good
bae.
life. I'm good now. You got an illegitimate child. Bet money it's Michael B. Jordan. Bet money.
Nah, I want to see it.
Bet money.
I don't know why you hate
It's
that nigga
Kevin
so much.
Hart or fucking Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, that'd be lit. if it's
It could
Kevin
be
Hart.
Chad Boulder.
No.
Nah,
It can't be Chad.
Nah, because he's a real.
Nah, you can't be doing too many African accents.
Well, he wouldn't because he's
I
in
know, right?
America. He
Yeah,
would be
he's
like
right.
from Brooklyn, like, yo.
You telling me he wouldn't go back to Zamunda and say, I am home?
He'd be like, forever.
It doesn't look like
Well, that nigga dust, so he ain't going nowhere. but-
You right. Yeah, that nigga is kind of dust right now.
But
I don't
it'd be
wanna-
Kevin Hart. It'd probably be Kevin Hart. 'cause,
Oh,
you know,
no.
But Kevin Hart's gonna
No.
be in it somehow, some way. I can.
Oh, he could be the.
I
He
can
gonna be a
predict the
servant or
cast
some
now.
shit. He gonna be a servant.
Yeah, he could be whatchamacallit. Why can't I think?
Bellhop.
Arsenio Hall's.
No,
Nah,
Arsenio's gonna be in it. I think.
No, but I'm saying he could be like that version. I
Oh
guess,
yeah.
His ward.
Well, I
or
guess
some
is it
shit.
gonna be more about Eddie Murphy's character or about
I
his
think,
son character?
I don't know, but I just know that was the premise where it was like, what the fuck is Eddie's character name?
I can't. I haven't seen the
Akeem.
movie. Oh, yeah.
Akeem. It was like
Yeah.
Akeem has an illegitimate son in America, so he has to go back to America to find his son, and I pretty much think and hope that every character in it is going to reprise their role. So I'm hoping James Earl Jones is still here with us. Hoping his mother is still here in the movie.
Well, ain't homie dead though?
Who?
Her pops.
James.
No.
No.
John
No.
Amos? No, he arrived.
Yeah, John.
Johnny Amos.
Oh, is he still alive? I thought he
he's
died.
still alive. Yeah.
My bad. I didn't mean to kill that nigga.
Chill out. So James Earl Jones, Lisa McDowell, her sister, this, that, and the third. So I'm hoping that everyone is here. If this movie does actually come out and get shot, I hope everyone does reprise their role. But I don't want to see this shit. I don't know anyone that wants to see this shit.
Can Eddie Murphy still be funny?
Yeah. Eddie,
I haven't
I
seen
don't-
him in anything in a very
Well, he
long
got this
time.
Dolomite shit coming out.
I don't think you could be
Is it
funny in
gonna be good?
Dolomite.
Nah, it's like a
Serious thing.
documentary. Something like that.
I'm just saying I haven't seen him put
It's a
out
serious role.
anything good in a very long time.
Well, I don't know.
I don't think you lose funny. I think you get uninspired.
Yeah.
I
Think he's
don't.
inspired now.
No.
I feel
I just think it's like, yo, it's something for Eddie to do. I don't think it's really because I don't think this was Eddie's idea. Like, I think Eddie is cool with how Coming to America ended. It was like, yo, I got married and you just leave it. It's like, yo, leave it like The Sopranos. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, he agreed on it.
Cool.
Well, of course, because they don't pay him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, fucking, I
Niggas
give
gonna
you,
throw me some money for Coming to America. Like,
I give you 20 mil to do this movie real quick. You gonna do it?
Yo,
Yeah, I'll do it.
If somebody gave you some money to reprise your role in one of the best comedy movies ever. So it was like, yo, you gonna turn that down on some old, just because I don't want to mess up the nostalgia of it. No, nigga,
Nope,
get my
fuck
money.
you pay me.
If the movie come out in this way, we act like we never did it.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the best way to look at it.
I mean, because usually when movies are good and they have a sequel, they'll show it on like TBS or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
like they'll show the first one, then they'll show the second one, and then if they don't show the second one on TBS, the shit was ass.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Now,
I know this movie's gonna get flagged.
what?
Coming to America.
Why?
Because so I know somebody in Africa gonna come out. Oh, you're what is it? What is it?
Appropriating our
Appropriating
culture.
our
They said
culture.
that shit with fucking Black Panther. I ain't stopped them niggas.
Yeah, no.
So, yo, you're not gonna stop this movie. They don't give a fuck about black people that much to be like, yo, we're not gonna make fun of Africans.
You right.
Like, they're not.
You right.
Now, speaking of movies I don't want to see, Ghostbusters 3 movie is officially happening now.
You don't want to see Ghostbusters 3?
I do not.
It's
Why
in
not?
the OG era.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's Dan
The
Aykroyd
OG
and them
universe.
niggas. It's Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and
Yeah.
black nigga.
I know.
Fuck that chick shit.
I don't know
That
what
never
they-
happened.
Okay, you can't say that. That's fucked up. Cause
Chick shit? Fuck that shit. Chick shit?
Yeah, fuck that chick shit. Cause what's homegirl name?
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones was actually mad.
Well, let her be mad.
What you mean let her be mad? It's kind of her right.
If you ain't like it, you ain't like it.
Why she mad though?
Because they just threw them to the side. It was like, yo, we don't want to see women as Ghostbusters. So
Okay,
they couldn't get a Ghostbusters too. They couldn't involve them in the
not. Well, I can't listen.
I just didn't want to see them. I don't care if it's shit.
That's what I was gonna say. I can't. I can't speak for other people's opinions or whatever, like the world, because we know niggas hate women and just in general on the internet and everything. The reason I just didn't think it was a great movie. I didn't give a fuck that it was because it was women in the movie. I just didn't think the movie was that great. Well, it was okay.
Leslie Jones had a tweet. She said it's so insulting. Like, fuck us. We don't count. It's something like it's like something Trump would do. Trump voice, you know.
No, that's not.
We're gonna redo Ghostbusters. Better with men. Will be huge. Those women ain't Ghostbusters.
No, I would have hated it if they had Michael B. Jordan in it, fucking Zac Efron, and all these other motherfuckers. And it was still Seth Rogen.
And it was
I
like,
would have hated
and
it.
if it was like that same movie,
the
exactly.
OG people.
It's not even because it wasn't the OG, but it's just that whatever the decision that they decided to make for that movie, the road that they went and the story that they went and the way it was, it just wasn't that good.
Yeah, but do we know how much that movie made and what the acclaim with that movie was?
I'm sure we can find it out.
I'm sure. I'm not.
I'm saying I don't know if it I don't know if it was like a flop, but I don't think it made a lot of money.
It was a cult classic.
No, he's talking about the one with women.
The one with women,
yeah.
I don't think it was like a flop, but I don't think it made like a lot of money. So obviously it wasn't enough that they was like, oh, we definitely gonna do a sequel for this.
I mean, I watched it. I didn't particularly enjoy it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It just wasn't a good movie. It had nothing to do with the fact that there was women. I don't give a fuck if there was women or not.
Yeah.
To me, that's like the least important part of it. It just make a good movie.
Yeah, just make a good movie.
And it wasn't that good. So then they're like, okay, that wasn't that good, but we still want to do Ghostbusters shit. Let's bring it back and see if maybe this will spark interest. And hopefully, and these niggas is getting old, so I'm assuming they're gonna like, if this works, they're gonna set the groundwork with some new younger people that are kind of take over after this film, if this film works. If it gets that far, we'll see. That's not because they're women. To me, other niggas on the internet obviously probably different opinion.
They just hate women.
Yeah, so so I can understand why she feels that way, because especially her specifically when that movie was coming out and all the shit, she was getting the most shit because she's black. And these niggas was
I don't think she's the best to look at either. So that's probably why she got that flack too.
That is rude. And besides,
come on, man. She even made fun of herself before.
I am not the first one to say that Leslie Jones looks a certain way that's not aesthetically
we gotta be honest.
That's not the point.
Even she made jokes about that shit.
Again, she
made a joke. She said if it was slave days, she'd get mad dick. Because she's the big raunchy woman.
Yeah, I understand.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, like, I understand what you're saying, but that does not make it okay for them to attack her just because she's not.
No.
That's my point.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yes,
but I'm just
she's
saying,
not
like,
super aesthetically pleasing to me. But that doesn't mean she deserves to be attacked like that.
No,
like, because they was getting at her.
I am definitely not saying that.
Yeah, bitch, you look like me.
Yeah.
That was funny. But that wasn't what I was saying. What I was saying more is that
I hit it.
this nigga on crack too. What the fuck is wrong with everybody?
Dre.
Long weekends, yo.
Nah, just my life is fucking.
It's okay, Ash.
It's not. It's really not. But anyway,
have a Twix. You be alright.
No, I won't because I like Twix and
I do
it's
too.
not helping. I'm just.
But what the fuck was I saying about Leslie Jones? I don't even know.
I don't know. She said, I don't think she shouldn't be upset. Like, I mean, I understand the idea of it.
That is like a dick move, though, to like just totally disregard the women and just so we're gonna make a Ghostbusters 3. Like, nigga, how you just gonna jump over us?
I mean, listen,
man, look,
Hollywood is a business, and again, we said, I don't know how bad the movie
how do you
did.
know this shit's gonna make money?
We don't, but if the other one really didn't work, and they had
Egon is dead.
If you have Chris Brown do the soundtrack, we'd be good.
Egon is dead, man. How the hell? What alternate universe do you go to where Egon's not the brains?
He's just dead in this universe. He actually died,
Fuck
and they got a ghost proton. That nigga.
Yeah, Bill Murray character was.
That's like taking Donatello out the fucking ninjas. Like, who gonna make the inventions? Like, who gonna figure out shit?
Baxter.
He ain't he is not a ninja nor turtle.
Sure about that? Because in the last
fly.
No, but in the last movie,
and he is Tyler Perry.
Listen, in the last movie, they was pulling out niggas' genetic potential and turning a nigga into a warhawk. So maybe if he pull out his genetic potential, he turn into a turtle. Then he'd be like, yow yow yow.
So, a Ninja Turtle reboot is in the works.
Segue. You like that, don't you?
Nigga, I did that.
Whatever.
Do we want to see a Ninja Turtle reboot?
Yes.
If they ain't got rubber suits, I don't want to see it.
That part I don't care about.
Real shit.
I kind of care about.
I don't care about
the CGI wasn't doing it for me.
Nah, it wasn't.
Was it the CGI wasn't doing it for you, or the fucking designs that decided to use wasn't doing it for you?
No, it wasn't.
Because if the designs were better, you'd probably not care as much. Is my point. Maybe you'd still care, but not as much. The shit that they did was bonkers, and that's why you fucking like, oh nah, fuck that. But suits.
I'm pretty sure animatronic CGI do that. Animatronic CGI, because they did the same thing in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And them dinosaurs look real. So if you can put that shit together and make them small, because making them all big and
big and
steroided
stupid
out and shit,
have shit attached to your shell.
You can't fight foot soldiers like that.
And niggas look like weird toe thumb feet
They wasn't even
things.
fighting foot soldiers half the time.
Yeah.
They didn't fight any foot soldiers really, and them niggas. It just wasn't that. It was Doom. It was Doom.
I mean, if they make it more like the first two movies, something like that, where it's like it can be serious, but it can somewhat be goofy because you got every what's the word I'm thinking about? You got every characteristic, I want to say, of like you can make it dark. But you can make it dark and make it funny. So you got Leo. And you got Raph. Raph can make it dark. Then you got Mikey that can make it funny. And then
Donnie's
is like in between and shit. So you could do something with that, but are they gonna do it? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna take what they've been seeing on social media and do something with it. I don't know if they're just gonna write something totally just.
I have low confidence after the last set of live action films. Plus what they did to them in the cartoon right now, or if the show's even still on. So I don't really have a lot of faith in them niggas like that. So whoever's in control of doing Turtle media stuff, we'll see. I want to reboot, yes, because I want them to improve on what the fuck they did, and hopefully make it better. So
I just want to talk to Kevin Eastman just one time.
Yeah,
I just want to what the fuck is going on?
Yo, dog, what's up,
man?
Yo,
Peter Laird, what's up, man?
Yo, fans out there, contact them niggas, tell them.
Tag them.
Word.
Tag him in the show, man.
Yeah, tell them niggas we made
it. Almost. We almost did.
I kind of wish Warner Brothers had the rights to the movies.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it would be dark. You got Nickelodeon that got the license to it. Now it got to be friendly.
No, don't.
Nickelodeon.
Who has? Oh, Nickelodeon. Is it Nickelodeon?
Yeah, it's Nickelodeon.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it dark.
They're not.
Turtles. But it doesn't. But making it dark doesn't.
No, it don't have to be that dark.
Yeah,
just
the it first not being dark doesn't mean it won't be good.
The first one was an even balance of dark and fun.
Yeah. Just because it's not dark doesn't mean it can't be good. Obviously, it's just you'd prefer it to be.
I just don't want it to be
darker, and I just don't want it to be what it was.
Bad that I don't want it to be too kid friendly.
No, you're right.
Is that just me talking from like a old nigga perspective?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I get it because it's made for kids, kind of.
Yeah, that Casey Jones sees.
Yeah, that. I mean,
I want that.
You can say damn, man. Damn ain't a bad
I don't think they said damn. They had fucking niggas skating.
It's in the Bible.
This nigga was roller skating with fucking.
Ninja kicked the damn rabbit.
Ninja kicked the damn rabbit. Do something.
Chair wheels and shit.
Yeah.
So in the fucking last one, he was fucking roller skating with wheels he got off of like a chair or some wild shit. Fucking Stephen Amell, and I like Stephen Amell, but I was like, no, he's not Casey Jones.
No, we gonna. That's why we need a reboot. I'm for the reboot. Yeah. Hesh for the reboot. Bobby for the reboot. Just reboot the shit. Just do it right.
Just burn it down with fire and make it new.
Correction to what we said last show. The movie Angels with 50 Miles from Home Alone 1 and 2 is not a real movie.
Oh yeah,
that's one. Now the trailer for I'm not mad, but
in a way,
would have been a cool movie to see.
Yeah, it would have.
Now the Us trailer.
Ooh, I got 5 on it. I don't know the words. I don't know the 5 on it.
That's what all black people do when they don't know the word. Now, I never knew I Got 5 on it was an eerie beat until you slowed it down like that.
That shit. Yeah.
If that was Jordan Peele's idea, I'm on.
Genius.
I am on his team when it comes to all his ideas from now on, because that shit was fucking ingenious.
Yes.
Now the trailer,
yeah, it was alright.
No,
I liked it.
The trailer was good. I just don't know
what the fuck
it's about.
It's about yourself.
I don't know where it came from, but
like I've heard a theory where it was like the scissors have something to do with something where it was like
cut yourself from yourself.
No. It was like oh fuck, Lupita's character, right?
Yeah.
that house that they go to is a getaway house. So that's a house that she used to go to when she was younger. And then it was like some voodoo shit that she had with a doll. It was like she's kind of like untethering herself. So those where the scissors come from was like I have to cut myself away from this doll. Where like makes
Tales from the Hood.
Yeah, like some shit like that. Where it was like it makes like replicas of whoever's in that not domicile, the house basically. Yeah. So it's like the scissors help you untether, and then once you cut away from that, you can actually kill it type thing. I don't know if that's correct. I haven't heard Jason Peele say anything about that.
Yeah. Jordan ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah, he's not gonna say shit. But the trailer actually got me hyped for the movie. Yeah. And I want to see this shit, and I want to see how this shit plays out with the little boy that don't talk. I'm talking about like his little alter ego.
Okay.
It was like his mouth was burned off, and like he had the mask on, and it was like I just want to see how this whole movie plays out. Where it was like, and then I saw like one meme I saw from that shit. It was like, this is what happens when your boyfriend turns to dust and Baku just takes it to America. I was like, that's kind of good.
Oh, shit. But and then he did just scoop his whole girl up.
Scoop his whole girl had 2 kids just moved to America.
Like, you don't need this no more.
Yeah, for real. Just scooped her and left. Now, you said the trailer was okay to you. You wasn't really like.
I wasn't like, because again, I think it's one of them things. I watched it like way after the fact, after the hype died down a bit, and I think I'm getting to the point now where shit is like super too hyped. I kind of like started to back away from stuff. Yeah, and I'm like, I like want to approach shit. Not like, oh my god, this is gonna be great. Like how everybody was hyping. I was like, I was like, all right, it's cool. I don't know what the like. I think maybe that's probably more of the reason. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Yeah, it's like, okay, they chilling on the beach. This nigga went to a funhouse mirror thing, came back, and now fucking, oh shit, it's them. It's like gang, and there's like the house and the scissors, and then
screaming gang,
and then fucking the white chick was touching herself with the scissors and shit. I was like, I don't know what's happening now.
I don't know.
I was like, all right, Jordan, just show me the goddamn movie. I'll watch it and figure it out when it's fucking time.
Word.
It's like, it looks interesting. Like I'll watch it. Like it looks interesting. Like it's not like, oh, it's bad. Like, oh, I don't want to watch this movie. And it's like, no, I want to watch it. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like what the fuck is going on? I have no clue what's going on. Yeah. Bobby, how you feel about the trailer, man?
I like that. It's something different.
It's something different.
It is something different.
Yeah, it is.
Because the horror genre is kind of like,
kind of falling off because that Michael Myers shit wasn't it, Chief?
Yeah,
wasn't it, Chief?
If Jordan got to do this to get that shit back on track,
gotta have a black man fix it.
Yeah, shit.
And then the thing I kept seeing was like, I like how it's like a really like black family. Like they're not like there's no light skinned people in there out of nowhere. Like it's just a really like dark skinned, chocolate skinned family. Where it's like, I want to see black people.
Yeah, that's cool. Like Lupita's wig reminds me of Reboot.
I'm sorry, what?
You remember Reboot?
I know.
Oh, the fucking 3D shit?
Bob.
Yeah.
Disrespect.
Reboot.
It
does. Remind me they remake Reboot?
Shut up.
They're supposed to.
No, shut up. They did it.
Nigga.
That shit is horrible.
Gigabyte?
You watched it?
I watched like the first episode. It's on Netflix. This shit is treated it as.
I don't want to see it.
No, I'm good.
Garbage.
I don't want to see it.
It's live. It's like niggas is Power Rangers. Niggas is those live action scenes, and niggas is like, yo, what's up? We gotta go do some shit. It's motherfucking morphin' time, and then they go into the computer. And I only watched the first episode. I was like, I'm not doing this no more, nigga.
You niggas is Beetleborgs.
Bring that back.
Fuck no. That shit was horrible.
Can we get a big bad Beetleborg movie?
No.
Like the Power Ranger movie, nigga?
That shit was horrible.
What? Beetleborgs was the shit.
Beetleborgs was fucking trash.
The Kamen Rider, nigga?
You tell me them niggas went into a scary house. You remember the fucking dude that gave him the powers?
Flubber, nigga. I think it was. I don't know if it was Flubber. Was it?
It was. I don't know.
Ghost nigga.
It was like
Ghost Elvis.
Flabbergasted some shit. It was some dumb.
Ghost Elvis gave you powers, nigga.
What was Superhuman Samurai?
Superhumans. What the fuck is that?
Wait, you know what I'm talking about?
Superhuman Servo Samurai when went in the computer. Yeah. Fucking this nigga's.
All that.
Oh shit.
Remember?
You remember that
the
shit?
Kid go to the computer, get into the big Zord.
The power surge. The power surge gave him the power.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Niggas is like, it's more for time in the computer. It's like, nah, it's
more for time.
Yo, bring back VR Troopers too. VR. Yo, Mystic Knights of Titanob.
Nigga, you
hype.
You gotta relax.
I can't ever relax.
I don't want to see all that shit because that's the Ninja Turtle effect where it was like, yeah, we got one success. Now we got to make shit just like that. So Beetleborgs,
Street Sharks with the shit though.
Street Shark didn't have more than 2 seasons. So was it really the shit?
Yeah. Bike Mice from Mars.
Yes. It wasn't the shit.
It was, man. Come on, man.
Mighty Ducks, nigga.
Mighty Ducks was kind of lit.
Yeah.
So they had the gold mask on, nigga.
Yeah,
mask
yeah.
on.
Fucking
Mask on. And this goes like,
You know the ill shit. You could compare Mighty Ducks to the Warriors because they killed that nigga, the team leader, in like the beginning of this shit. It was like they gave the fucking man. It was like, yo,
you got the glow now. You got the glow
yeah,
now, nigga.
you got the glow now. So it was like, what the fuck? I don't know how to lead y'all niggas. I don't know. Dude. Let's just get back to Coney Island. I don't know. They was trying to get back to fucking
Duck World. I don't know where that's from.
I was about to say Duck World too. Guy. I ain't fucking know where that was from.
Yeah, I'm not just fucking
From
ducks.
Quacker. I don't know.
From Quacker.
Mighty Ducks.
Mallard.
Yeah.
So now speaking of hype, I think this was justified hype. Did we all see the R.Kelly docuseries?
I've seen most of it.
How many?
Yeah.
How
Like
much
3
most of it?
episodes?
3 episodes.
Okay, that's enough.
That's good enough to know he nasty.
No, the first episode's enough to know that nigga need to die.
Yeah. Yo, how long was I saying we need to throw this nigga in a volcano?
I don't know, but you should have said it louder.
Dog, I've been saying for the long. We need to throw R. Kelly in a fucking volcano. I have looked up active volcanoes that we could throw R. Kelly
Yo.
in. We could throw that nigga in Mount Vesuvius right now.
That nigga nasty. His brother nasty.
Which one?
The
The
older,
older
one.
brother's
Older
nasty.
brother. That nigga's weird.
That nigga nasty. He's like, oh, I got a preference for older women. He got a preference for younger women. What's the big deal? I was like, nigga, what the fuck did you
Volcano
just say?
season on these niggas.
What did you just let your mouth open and say, nigga?
Yo, he was snitching on R. Kelly and didn't even know he was
I know,
doing it.
right?
Facts, but it doesn't even fucking. That nigga nasty. Yo, I don't.
The dark skinned bald head dude, I don't know his title, but he nasty. The fucking backup singers that was supposed to R.
Nasty.
Kelly nasty. Y'all seen this shit? It's come to a point where it was like, yo, if I'm getting money, I can turn a blind eye to this shit.
Yeah, and I mean,
that shit is fucking like deplorable.
the
my nigga.
Aaliyah shit, and it's wild because I was young when that Aaliyah shit happened. So I didn't.
Yeah, I
didn't think nothing about it.
I saw it. I was like,
heard about it.
That's kind of weird, my nigga.
Yeah, but like,
I didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah, but then now actually like sitting back and like, who the fuck allowed her to? They faked the fucking marriage certificate because she was like 13 or 14.
She was 15 when that shit
15,
happened.
and they had to make her be 18. And like so,
And then they
don't
got
you need parents' permission for this?
no,
They faked it.
Well, because I guess they faked it.
when you over 18, you
yeah,
good.
but I'm like,
But
yo, this nasty.
it was like, yo, it's to the point
The
where
interview
like,
was nasty.
like when people see shit, they give people the benefit of the doubt of because of his talent. Like it was to the point where when I heard "I Believe I Can Fly" for the first time, I thought that was a cover of an older song. I was like, yo, there's no way somebody wrote this shit while I was alive.
Nah,
like this shit is too good.
And that is an amazing song.
That's a fucking great song, but now we have to cancel R. Kelly and
Yeah.
volcano season on these niggas. We have to throw him in the volcano, Bill Cosby in the volcano, fucking Weinstein in the volcano, Soulja Boy, he could go there too.
Soulja Boy came.
Yo, volcano season on these niggas.
Yeah, but R. Kelly's so mad, and then he peed on, and then you know what's the I don't know if funny is the right word, but I'm gonna say funny because I can't think of a better word. The funniest thing about this whole situation is how many people just in general in the world have admitted to the fact that they watch child pornography.
Yeah.
No one mentions that.
It's not classified as child pornography.
It is. Child
She was
pornography.
14 years old.
They couldn't prove it. That's why he got off.
No, the only reason they couldn't prove it because she went in there because
They couldn't prove-
someone was paid off to say that's not her on that tape.
True.
Yeah, so they don't
We know he did it.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what age.
Oh
she
yeah,
was.
so they don't call it.
They don't
I
call
see
it
what
My
you're saying.
nigga, Sparkle said she was fucking 14.
Yeah, but
They're not
they're
it's
saying
not officially classified as
they're
child
not. Yeah,
pornography.
because they're not saying that girl is actually the person that Sparkle is saying it
But
is.
my nigga, it was okay to watch it as
I was 14.
I didn't watch it
I was
at
about
all.
to say, as a child, not knowing what I'm watching and hearing about this shit from fucking hearsay, it's like, okay, this R. Kelly tape, peeing on a little girl. It's not okay to watch child pornography. Let me say that.
Ever.
But as a kid, as a teenager that's unknowing, me watching it, I didn't think twice about it. Now older niggas
Nasty.
that was like 21 and over,
Man, that shit was in barbershops.
that
everywhere.
shit was everywhere.
Yeah, and quick side note for our listeners: if you're younger,
Yeah.
under the age of 18, if you do send your nudes to someone, that is child pornography.
That
I just want you to know that. Like I know he's laughing, but I'm dead ass
Nah, because
serious.
it's
if you get caught up in some shit, I don't know how. I'm just
No,
saying in
'cause
general.
I remember there was a story about a teenage boy. He was on a football team and he sent a dick pic to somebody in his school, and the father of the chick found it in her phone,
Yep.
reported him, and he got arrested
For child pornoraphy.
But they both teenagers,
Yeah,
like
for
they both 15, 16.
But don't matter because
It don't fucking matter.
Just so y'all know, if you're young, if you have younger listeners, I don't think we do.
Yeah.
I'm just giving y'all a tip of information. Stay safe.
I mean, you never know. I
Just stay
don't
safe.
know who the fuck listens.
That's why I'm trying to be cool, man.
But
Stay safe.
it's to the point where it's like we should have been canceled R. Kelly, and I've been saying that shit. But people, what the fuck do people know? Like, because this shit has been out here. Like, this shit has been prevalent. Like, we know he peed on a little girl. We've been hearing, like, once I heard about the sex ring, the sex cult thing, I was off R. Kelly. Now, granted, a couple years ago, I heard one of his albums. I heard, like, Love Letter.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this shit actually slap.
I probably do.
Not gonna hold you. This shit slap.
He's a talented pedophile. I'll give
But
you that.
at my time, I wasn't thinking about that. I was like, yo, I wasn't thinking about canceling R. Kelly. I was like, yo, I'm on a plane. It's a long flight. Let me listen to some music. Listen to some R. Kelly music and shit. It was like, this shit was kind of good, but now everybody want to cancel R. Kelly. Like, yo, this shit been out here for like years.
Money, man. That's
years, though.
Money and power.
No, but the general public, I'm still seeing people, black men with kids, like, they're listening to R. Kelly music still. Yeah, they won't cancel R. Kelly. It's
yeah,
like,
if you watch this documentary and still riding for Kelly, you got issues, bro.
I can separate. They're saying I can separate the music from the artist.
Nah, you can't.
And that's
do that.
fucking impossible.
No, you can't.
When
do
you find out, You Are Not Alone was about a girl that he made have an abortion.
that. Yeah,
That was
15.
When you find out Feeling on Your Booty was about a 17-year-old girl. When you find out, yes, you just singing that. Cancel yourself, nigga. When you find out all these songs, with the age ain't nothing but a number.
Fucking clubbing? I can't even listen to that shit. Fucking Mark Houston? He wrote that shit. I like that song.
I can do without it.
No, I like that.
But
song.
it's a couple of songs that is like, yo,
I believe I can fly. I graduated to that shit, nigga.
We all graduated to that shit.
Yo.
My nigga, that gave us inspiration.
Nigga, that.
But still.
Yes,
If
nigga,
I can
classic.
spread, but yeah.
That's a nasty nigga.
I know.
But I had this conversation on an interview I did recently. Now, when it came to canceling R. Kelly and his music, it was like, yo, cancel R. Kelly, cancel his music. He nasty. He has these underage girls. He does this, that, and the third with them. Cancel him, right? Mm-hmm. Now, when XXXTentacion was alive, right? Mm-hmm. And he was beating on his pregnant girlfriend.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Was niggas so in a rush to cancel his shit, but now when he passes away, all his sins are forgiven now. Where it's like, oh, I love all his music. He didn't deserve to die. He didn't deserve that. This, that, and the third. So,
But that's because people respect the dead but don't respect the living.
But why though? But why isn't it the same across the board? So it's like Kanye, right? So now we canceling Kanye because of how he feels towards Donald Trump, right? Now, God forbid Kanye passes away, right? You're not gonna tell me that nigga's not gonna be playing College Dropout a mile a minute.
Late registration. Oh my
Yo,
God.
was my shit. But right now, in this second, everybody wants to cancel Kanye. Don't listen to his music. He's a bigot. He's a mentally challenged person that we can't control. That he's just not himself. He's not the Kanye that we thought he was. Cancel him. Fuck him. Fuck his music. Wear your MAGA hat in Calabasas. Like,
I don't know. I guess I think the argument or issue is, can you separate the music from the person? Or
like I said, if Kanye happens to pass away, if you happen to check your phone right now and Kanye West passes away, all his sins are forgiven. While he's here on this earthly plane, he's this, that, and the third in the media to people, whatever the case, and if people don't want to listen to his music. If he dies, you're gonna his whole catalog's gonna go up 500%. Just like with R. Kelly, when this doc came out and his number shot up. It was people. Well, with me,
was different.
I went back
looking for clues.
Yeah,
exactly.
I went back to listen to clues.
That's why. That's why.
That's
went
wild.
Up. Not because
that's crazy.
I feel like that's why his numbers went up more so than like, oh, I support R. Kelly. It's like people was like, oh, this is about this. Let me go listen to that now. And actually, like, oh shit, this is crazy. This is really about this little.
But can we just admit that we're all hypocrites?
Yes, I mean, as human beings, as a nature, is hypocritical.
So why has no one else come up with this point? Where it's like, okay, so y'all want to cancel R. Kelly. But then, like, if R. Kelly dies, I think it's gonna be the same energy.
Because you know what? Because it's popular right now. He's the target. He just happens to be the one with the target on his back.
I was having this conversation with somebody on Twitter. He was like, "Yo, it's all this outrage for R. Kelly right now. I want to check back in like a week to see if y'all still have the same energy."
And
people still have that same energy. Where it's like, "Yo, we're muting R. Kelly."
Oh well, good.
And then that whole shit happened with Torre, like right after,
nigga,
which was like my fault.
Yeah, this nigga fucking Torre life up right quick.
Dog, that was the meanest question mark I ever sent in my life.
Yeah, it was. It said dot.
That's all I said. I sent dot question. It was like
yeah, you just saying things. What you mean?
And then
she was like bang bang bang.
Well, shout out to her because she got me on Essence. She got me on Vibes. She got me
on Vibes
too?
Yeah.
Nigga, I was on mad websites. And, yo, dog, I got like 20 followers out of that. You know, on Instagram when they tell you how many profile visits you got, my shit was at like 2,000 for like days.
Oh, damn,
like, what the fuck was going on? Like, I was like, damn, I ain't in the studio. I ain't got shit to promote.
Yeah.
I was fucked up, but you know, I got some followers off of that. Wasn't nothing crazy, but and then I've been beating myself up about that shit for a while, but you know, we ain't gonna talk about it. Nah, cause like I didn't want to be like the gossip nigga. So cause
like you asked the motherfucker to
no, but after she added me in her response, she sent me DMs of the conversation she had with Torre.
Yeah. Okay.
So then I'm like, I don't want to be the gossip nigga. Like I should have asked her for an interview.
Yeah.
I should have got her on the show, but then it was like, I don't want to be that nigga.
How are you the gossip guy when you interview people?
Nah, but I don't, cause you know,
because he didn't want to be just because
like,
he's only interview because you're talking about
like the hot button topics.
Shit, then Torre should get his ass over there then.
Nah, but then she went on another podcast and gave an interview. I was like, fuck,
could have been me.
Well, that was you.
I missed my I missed my chance.
You know what you did? You did the same thing I did with that chick from ABC. You remember I told you that shit?
Yeah.
When the chick from ABC hit me up, and I never kept in contact with her. She was like, she's gonna get me on this fucking show that they had called Crazy Talk or some shit. Never hit her back. Lost my opportunity.
Yeah, like
sometimes you gotta jump before you swim. Nigga.
And I've been beating myself up for that for like at least a week.
Yep.
But now I'm kind of off it. But it was like, fuck, man, I could have had something.
I could have did snowballed. You could use it to snowball into something else.
I could have, but you know, it is what it is. You know, shit happens. You know, another opportunity is gonna come.
Facts.
Hopefully, I'm hoping.
Word.
Like that was my first taste of like viral fame. Where it was like,
oh, niggas
like,
seeing
I
that.
got mad DMs just like, yo. You on such and such page. Yo, 50 put you on this and this. Yo, you on Shade Room. I was like,
word?
Nigga, okay. What the fuck you want me to do? Like, I'm not famous now. Like that
didn't do nothing for me.
My pocket's still the same.
Right.
Like, it didn't do shit for me.
Didn't change my life.
Didn't change shit. But whatever. R.Kelly a nasty nigga.
Nastiest the
Volcano
niggas.
Season. Mount Etna. We could throw him in there. Mount Fuji. Throw him in there.
Vesuvius. Throw that nigga in the geyser, fucking whatever, in Yellowstone.
Yo, all that
I
shit.
thought you was about to say Jellystone Park.
Yo, throw him in that skull too, nigga.
Nah, can we talk about that? This shit is kind of like normal culture.
What?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, you mean
100%?
Fuck with normal, like younger chicks. Because when I was hitting my chick up, I hit my homegirl up in the DM, right? I was like, yo, you remember when we was in high school? It was chicks who was 16 going with college students that were 21. It's like, yeah, like remember in middle school? I was like,
what?
Ooh.
Yeah, I do.
Middle school?
Yeah, like motherfuckers like
grade?
15 going out with like 18-year-olds.
Wow.
I used to vividly remember niggas pulling up in spinners.
Yeah.
And chicks from my classroom getting that's
Pretty well.
that's the fucking year I can date it to. It was like 2002, 2003. Chicks we was getting out of school. Niggas would pull up to the back gate at Central where all the buses was. Chicks wouldn't get on the bus. They get in the car, ride off. And I know, you know,
that's not your brother.
You don't have that type of car, and you 16 with a learner's permit. I know you either sell drugs or you old. And this chick is 15. We was just in social studies, nigga.
Yep.
Like it's no fucking way in hell that like this ain't your brother. Nope. This ain't a close friend. This ain't
not
a nigga
your
picking
uncle.
up from. It's not your uncle. Like it's just a normal thing. And
shouldn't be.
And then the thing about with the chicks that R. Kelly was getting, they all came from a troubled home or like he vetted them. So he found out certain shit about him, like, yo, I can control this woman.
Because he's a predator, dog.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying like he's not. I'm just saying but I'm just saying it didn't work with every single chick he went up to. Like it wasn't
because you gotta find the right.
You gotta find the right. Yeah. But the shit that because you didn't watch all of them, but it was a couple on episode 5 or 6, right? They live in Florida, but I could tell they from Maryland because of how they talk.
Boston,
from Baltimore.
Cause all they now how they say two and you, they get the ye on it. Like, let me get 2 cheeseburgers.
Baltimore.
I don't know about you, shit like that. So, and then from what I know about the dad, from what I keep hearing, like he a real nigga. So it's like how real shit. How is R. Kelly not dead yet?
Money, nigga.
No, go fuck it, yo. A bullet don't stop money. It's gonna put me in jail. It's not gonna stop me from shooting R. Kelly.
Money, nigga.
Nigga, I can see you can see R. Kelly anywhere.
Money,
He be
nigga.
at the mall.
Money, nigga.
Mall. What the fuck money do?
He paid these niggas off.
No. The couple that lost their kid.
He probably got
that live in
shooters.
Florida. Huh?
He probably got shooters.
Why is he not dead?
He's in Chicago. He probably got shooters.
No, he be in the mall all over the fucking country, all over the
Well,
world.
I'm sure he got
Somebody coulda
security.
got that nigga.
I'm sure he got security.
Yeah.
A couple of big goon niggas.
Yeah, pretty
Dog.
some street niggas.
Bobby,
I'm
you
just
got a
saying.
daughter, right?
Yep.
How much you love your daughter?
A lot.
Would you die for your daughter?
Hell yeah. That's why I didn't want to have her.
Would you kill for your daughter?
Hell yeah. That's why I didn't want to have her.
Now, say your daughter was locked up in one of R. Kelly sanctuaries, and you ain't seen your child in 2 years.
I'm the Punisher that day.
That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
Punisher,
all
bro.
I'm saying.
You can be that Punisher that day, but if that nigga got fucking a Hulk and Iron Man in the front door, you might not get that far. That's all I'm saying.
Dog,
I don't disagree with
all
it.
it takes is one bullet. Yo, I will. Yo, there's nothing on this earth I won't do for my kids.
No, that's
I
fine.
will
That's,
die for them. I will kill for them. There's nothing I won't do. If my child is somewhere that I know that she don't know no better, and if this man that knows better is keeping my child hostage, volcano season.
no, you right.
Nigga dead.
got that.
Like yo, it's you're not stopping me from getting my child. I don't give a fuck. Yo, ain't an army on earth, my nigga, that's gonna keep me from getting my child.
You know what's crazy? This is the weird part. There are fast ass chicks out here too.
There are.
That be like 15, be like, I don't date people my age.
Yeah.
What the fuck age are them? nigga?
Yo,
No,
Yes, it is.
no. I wish I could remember the fucking. I just saw some quote about that shit the other day, and it's like there's like there ain't no 15-year-old chick fast enough for a nigga who don't like to fuck little girls. She could be on some saying, so she could be fast as fuck as she want. If you don't fuck little girls, you're not fucking little girls.
Right.
No matter how fast she is, it don't matter.
Yeah, I remember one time I had to curb my sister's friend.
Yeah, so it's like
that's normal.
yeah,
Nigga, this motherfucker was 13, I was 19. I'm curving the shit out of
Nah,
that.
get the fuck out of here. You in 8th grade, I'm in college.
Outta here.
yeah.
So
At
fuck
first,
out of here.
And the funny thing is, like, when it happened the first time, I was like, oh, she just got a little fucking crush, whatever. I wasn't paying her no fucking mind. But the second time she came to the house, I answered the door. She was like, is Ava there? And she trying to push up on me. I backpedaled up the steps. I was like, all right, I ain't never getting around you again.
Yeah, nah, this is gonna be witnesses.
Yeah, I ain't seen that
point.
motherfucker in like 8 years after that.
Yeah, but now.
Oh yeah, now she probably get the.
Oh, yeah, now.
Yeah, now. Yeah,
I seen her at the mall with her boyfriend. I was like,
it's like fuck that. Nigga.
Yo, remember me?
yeah. Remember me?
What up?
What up though?
You legal? What's up? We grown now.
Yeah,
Hey, what's up?
you older now, ain't you?
Yo, my sister ain't never tried to put me on none of her friends, but it's like that 12-year age gap was never for me.
Yeah, no, that ain't it.
I'm good.
Like, what the fuck would you ain't got nothing else
Dog, it's
but to
nothing
do
to-
but to.
It's not about
Fuck.
Yeah,
There's
Bumping.
nothing. There's nothing to talk about.
He's not saying he wanna, like-
hip hop. Like
yeah.
Hey, ain't
what
nothing
are you
else to
talking
do.
about?
He ain't trying to be in love. He just
Disney
trying-
Channel?
Yeah,
No,
Teen Choice, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
we're gonna fuck. Like,
What, Twilight? We were talking
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
I don't know this shit.
High
You like
School-
zombies and werewolves?
High School Musical
Right.
type shit. Now, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit. But R. Kelly's a nasty nigga through and through.
But he does make good music, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think to make good music that you have to be off
A little fucked
bit.
up. Yeah, which is
gotta
fine,
be-
but you don't gotta be a pedophile.
Because if we
I'm pretty sure a lot of that shit was going on back in the day, but nobody wants to speak on
Oh no, it's not.
Bobby, we
It's definitely been going on.
it's definitely
Like,
been going on.
Backstage, underage.
But,
Come on,
but he explained that line.
Busta Rhymes. Okay, so that piece put the heat on Busta Rhymes, and he got Keith Sweat with songs like you young, you may be young but you ready.
I mean, how old was Keith Sweat? Like young to him might be 25. Keith Sweat was
That
all,
still weird.
Yo, Keith
You
Sweat
ain't no
always,
little girl?
Keith Sweat always looked like he was like 45.
Yeah.
Even if he's 20, you ain't no little girl. It's like, okay, all right.
No, listen,
That's
it's always been going on, but I just
That's
because
what he said.
That's wild.
just because it's always happening doesn't make it right. It's just
Yeah.
me.
I know, but
It's a thing that was
I'm just
happening.
saying, like, this was normal shit that nobody really spoke about, which was
I
kind of
think
weird.
it's more of a common behavior than we
Yeah, it
care
is.
to admit.
It
Oh,
is.
no, it
It
is.
is.
But such a common behavior isn't talked about. Like if someone's what's a mental disability? Like if someone's like depressed or like it's damn near up there where it's like, yo, we see this shit so much.
Yeah.
We hear about it so much. Like it's mad niggas parents I know and they ages is off as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was like this shit is more common than we actually like let on. Like an ex-girlfriend of mine was messing with her friends with her father's friend. And she's like 20 something. This nigga has to be like in his late 40s. I'm like,
okay, that's something different.
It's not.
It depends on when
It
they
is,
started
it
getting. No,
is.
I understand what
But
you're saying.
if you're
It depends on when you start messing.
Okay,
with
let's
it.
say me and you were friends, and I'm looking at your daughter or something like that, and then she gets of age.
Now-
I've been watching your daughter since I was like, that's nasty, nigga.
Okay, that's something different.
There's nastiness
But
in
I'm
that.
talking about,
Yes.
I think you were talking about the. I thought you were talking about the act in general, like
Yeah.
like
No,
if
Like
me
if
and
she's
22.
27, if she's like 22 and
if
he's
she's
like
28,
Yeah.
he's
and he's
46,
whatever.
that's-
Like it's
Yeah, not
it's
the
legal.
situation, but
But
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about.
But if you watching her grow up,
And then
Okay, that's
fuck her.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
dude.
that's kind of.
Like, get out, nah, man.
Yeah,
like,
no.
put these niggas under the. I want to shoot
just
everybody.
sitting there looking at your chops, talking about some just you
Just
wait.
waiting.
Like,
just you wait.
just wait.
planting the seeds and letting it grow. He had the red
Yo,
shirt.
somebody did that on
He red-shirted her.
somebody did that on Breakfast Club one time when they was doing
What,
the decision.
Kylie?
No, when it Tiger.
You got a red shirt.
Tiger.
You got a red shirt. I guess.
Like some
Yeah,
dude,
I
some
remember
old
that.
dude
Old
did that.
dude
He
was-
was like, and he sound mad old and
his
corny.
daughter's friend. Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I don't, I've been.
you know, I ain't gonna beat around the bush. I want to take you out. And then the chick said, okay. And then
sound like Robert
Charlamagne was
Coleman.
like, so you don't find no problem with this? He's like, nah, I don't find no problem with it. You know,
Yeah, I want to show you do what it do.
yeah, nigga,
I
you
was
sound
like,
old.
what? Right?
Cool. I guess niggas is nasty.
Sound like Ray Charles and
Every-
shit.
Niggas is just nasty. That's
Niggas
just
is
that's the
nasty.
takeaway.
The world
Tell
is
your
fucked
mama.
up.
Tell your pop, I gotta fucking back to Arkansas.
If you're listening to this, don't be a nasty nigga. Like,
Don't
yeah,
please,
that's-
or
don't be a nasty
if
nigga.
you do, just
That's
kill
wild,
yourself.
man. Yeah.
You know,
that too.
yeah, just
Don't
make
be a nasty
make the
One
world,
thing though, so
make
I
the
know,
world less nasty.
yeah, I know sometimes there's these females who got bodies like grown ass adults. Because I remember one time I was 18 in high school, about to graduate. My brother was going with this 14-year-old Puerto Rican chick named Vanessa. She had the fattest ass.
I'm sure that's probably true,
Yeah, but
but that does not make that.
no.
It don't. But
Whoa. I'm just saying, when I was in high school, I looked at high school girls different. When I got out of high school,
Yeah,
and
you
I
look
looked
at
at
it
high
different.
school girls,
It's like, damn,
they
you
looked
look
like
young.
kids.
Yeah.
yeah.
So when I got out of college and looked at these college girls, they wasn't all like they 18 to 22 or whatever the fuck. They looked like fucking kids still. Like I'm not a predator.
Don't be.
I don't have that mindset. I'm cool.
No,
Like,
it's just weird.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like you grow out of that shit. You usually grow out of that shit real quick because it's like, what I'm gonna do? Like transfer
Dog,
back to high
when
school?
I was in 8th grade and I first went to high school, I was like, yo, dude, these are women.
Women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Psych,
These are
but
women.
right? but they wasn't.
They wasn't
Yeah,
women.
it wasn't.
But
But then when you get older, you
Then I
know,
went to college, no, these
oh, women's.
are it.
then
Now-
you get out of college and go to the clubs and
Now, out here,
These.
now that I'm out here in the world,
Yeah, scalawags.
oh yeah. Fucking all these bird boxes walking around.
blind ass bitches.
Yo, fuck that. Just bird boxes.
Just bird box.
Like, I'm not getting her pregnant. Nah.
I
Can't.
don't need you in the rest in my life forever.
Hell no. So, PlayStation 4 sales PlayStation 4 sales hit 91.6 million worldwide.
It went up
Ballin'.
10
Went up 10 million or
Yeah.
10%?
10 million since the last time we talked about it. Last time we talked about it was like 81, 82.
Was that before Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Yep.
Christmas and just
Christmas, birthday.
Just like we
Black
said.
Friday and
Black
shit.
Friday.
all that,
Just like we
yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Man, go watch.
I mean,
That shit.
I knew that shit was gonna sell. It
Hell yeah.
wasn't a doubt in my mind that shit was gonna sell.
Permeates.
But I mean, do numbers matter here? Was like, is PlayStation the most? Is it the best system out?
Depending, because there's certain shit you could do on PlayStation that you can't. One thing I like to do on
It's like
PlayStation.
that with all systems. Certain
Yeah,
shit
no,
you
it's
can't-
one thing that Xbox 360 had it, but Xbox don't have it. It was you couldn't play, was it music or something like that? You couldn't play music
what?
on the Xbox One for a minute, for a time. You could do it now.
I think that
you
because
see what I'm saying?
yeah, because
I
you used to be able to
never
just like
tried.
put a CD in or whatever and just play the shit in the background and shit.
Yeah.
And I think before they made an update or something, you couldn't do it off of rip for whatever reason.
I'm mad they stopped that shit too. 'Cause I used to put CDs.
Right?
Yeah.
'Cause when I played 2K, they used to actually have you download music. You could play that during like intros and
Yeah.
shit.
You can't do that no more. That's what
Can't
they
do
took
that
out.
shit no
That's what
more.
they took out that I hated.
I mean, copyright infringements. And,
yeah, that
just
America.
Copyright these
Everything is fucking streaming now.
Yeah,
So it's like,
PlayStation 4, it's easier to share your video with you actually talking. You don't need a game card. You
yeah.
don't need that shit.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I like it.
I think what PlayStation 5 should do is they should have a card inside the PlayStation for like.
I'm pretty sure
streaming.
that's coming.
I mean, but that would take a separate streaming service. I don't think that they're gonna get in bed with Twitch or nothing like that.
Oh hell no! They're so corporate. They'll probably have it on their own thing, PlayStation Watch or some shit like that.
Never mind it.
Like how
that's gonna make it whack.
How Xbox got Mixer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that. They trying to make up their own thing, which I kind of don't like.
I mean, they can whatever.
But they still kind of fuel off Twitch in some way. They still have it.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
So the Resident Evil 2 remake demo.
You played it?
It's that shit, man.
Has you played it?
I'm tired of shit.
Scary ass fuck.
No, it's not because I was scared. Yo, it's not everything. Just because something happens to be scary and I don't interact with it doesn't mean because
you ain't played something free.
It's only 30 minutes.
I didn't play it because I never played Resident Evil before in my life, so I don't really care about it. So I just never played.
But why haven't you played Resident Evil?
Right.
I never played because I never played.
Because you a bitch.
No, fuck you, nigga.
Little bitch. I'll put that Big Sean shit right after this. I'm like, little bitch.
Yo, fuck out of it. Fuck. I'm gonna go home and play that stupid ass. I mean, damn it.
Every time. Welcome to 2019. First edit of the year.
God damn.
There we go. Thank you, Hesh. Appreciate you. Now,
I'm sorry, I got a little upset.
Put that one in the books.
I will.
God damn.
I will go home and play the demo.
You're doing so fine.
No, we're never doing fine while Hesh is here. I'm fine. Chill out. This shit Dojo too. I'm saying. But shit. So Resident Evil 2 remake demo. What'd you think of it, Bobby?
I liked it. It kind of threw me off because, you know, I said this before so many times. Scary movies don't scare you, but scary games scare the fuck out of me. So when I was playing this, everything you knew from the original is not there no more.
I just hate jump scares. That's all I hate.
Yes, it's all over the place. So you see zombies on the floor, I'm just double tapping them. Bop, bop.
Yeah.
Don't get up. So
I don't know why I pay shit to scare me.
yeah, but I kind of like it though. I kind of like it.
But if I don't want to do it, then I'm a bitch.
No, but I still do it though.
You ain't doing that though. You get
just because I like the entertainment value. It's like, you got me. I'm not gonna have a nightmare off this shit.
Yeah, like it's this part. It's this part, right? Like you start off in the precinct. So you go under the shit. You saw this blood everywhere. You see all these dead zombies and shit. I'm still double tapping. I'm like, you ain't getting it up. Fuck you.
But some of them
fuck
pop
you.
up.
Fuck you. Bop, bop,
Yeah.
fuck you. Fuck you. So you get to this place where there's a guard coming through the other side. You got to pull him, but you know he gets ate the fuck up.
He gets ate the fuck up and half his body comes through. It was like,
shit.
this nigga had like a book on him, so you use this book to get through the rest of the shit, and then like it's pretty good, man.
So are you gonna get the game? Is the demo enough to make you want to actually purchase the whole game?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, because I want to see what else they changed up, and then there's a trailer at the end of the game. Like it's only 30 minutes, so I don't know if that shit starts from the time you like start the game.
No, it doesn't. You remember you go into that gun shop and that dude was about to blast your ass, and then the zombie comes through the window. They skipped all that and then just went straight to the precinct.
Because I was like trying not to read shit. I was like, y'all wasted my 30 minutes, B. I'm not reading this shit. But yeah, it was a good demo. Like I said, it changed up a lot of shit from the PlayStation 1. So it was like all the things that you thought were gonna be there weren't there, and they switched them around 180 them. They put it here instead of here. I was like
the liquor on the wall, he's not there no more. I'm like, all right, you're gonna see a liquor.
Yeah,
he's not there. You go through this room and you see this motherfucker
tackle you.
I'm like,
tackle the shit out of you.
Wow, man, they changed like everything. Like you go down and you pick up that dude who got ate and whatever. You go back, all the zombies that you shot get back up. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Now you gotta run through all these motherfuckers to get back to the main hall.
Mad guts, mad all just
with a fucking flashlight. I'm like, my nigga,
give me
why you gotta jog so slow?
Give me a fucking LED light, nigga. It's 2019. Give me an LED light. Give me something, my nigga. Now, speaking of like headshots. Now, you gotta shoot him directly in the brain twice. You can't shoot him in the face, not the jaw.
I was saying eyeballs and shit.
You can't. You gotta shoot him directly in the forehead. Double tap. Just keep shooting him.
Nigga, I shot this one dude, right? I was like, all right, he going. This motherfucker get back up.
I shotgun somebody in half. I thought, he's out of here.
Saeed.
Nigga grabs him. Nigga, get the fuck away from me. Blang blang. Get off me. But I had fun.
Yeah.
You should play it.
Yeah, I play it.
Scared the shit out of you, but
do it drunk.
Yeah.
I do everything drunk.
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it drunk.
Now, speaking of like blood, guts, and gore and all that shit, Mortal Kombat gameplay has come out. They showed us a couple of old characters with a couple new characters sprinkled in, and we saw the fatalities for I think it's 6 characters they showed us, or 7 so far.
Yeah.
Now, is this shit too gory?
No.
It's Mortal Kombat. Niggas gotta die.
So people being bitches?
Yeah.
Who complaining?
People about it. It's too much blood.
That's what it's
no such
supposed
thing.
to be.
No, but
It's called Mortal Kombat.
at
with a K.
a little bit, I was like, this is a little excessive.
I mean, that Baraka shit was wild. When he fucked that Baraka shit was a little wild, but I was like, you know what? Do you, dog?
I mean, they had that on.
Nicolas Cage said that shit. You know, like, I want to take his face off. Off?
And then fucking
Yeah.
crack his nigga skull out and stab him and then eat his brain. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little much, but what do you expect from Mortal Kombat? Like, it has to. I mean, there's always an option to turn the blood and guts off.
I want some shit that's gonna potentially get this shit banned, so they're going in the right direction.
But that's what I'm saying. You know, when this shit comes out, some parent is gonna say like, "Oh, it's too much gore," or somebody's gonna come out and say, "Oh, this is too much of something." Just like
don't play it. That's what you want,
my nigga. It doesn't matter. Just like they did with GTA.
Don't play.
That's what you want.
They do it. Yeah, that's the game. This is free promotion at the end of the day. It was like, yo, this shit is so bloody and so gory that people are actually trying to ban this shit or they're picketing against this shit. But
I never understood.
Yo, it was one fatality that was crazy. It was this chick that shot some shit inside the dude, and then some bloody spears came out, shot it in his head, then pushed it through, and his eyeball came out the other side.
Oh, yeah, that's a Scarlet. She deals with blood, so so she took all the blood out of him and made them into spikes, and she dropped them on a nigga, and then she just pushed the shit through.
Yeah, do you see the eyeball?
Head socket.
She gave him the heavy.
Like, yeah.
What? Do you watch anything on our page? Yes. It was on the page.
Yeah, she gave him the heavy. She said blood.
She didn't give him. No, she took.
She mixed the blood.
His own blood.
Yeah, that she mixed with the heavy and gave it back, and then he blew it.
All right, man. But it's Mortal Kombat and gore kind of go together, so all the outrage doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No,
cool.
No.
Or maybe in a world it does, because the first one got backlash like that too.
Yeah, and it was just like little blood splatters.
It was the first one.
That's what made me play it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes you want to play it more because it's like, oh no, it was blood and guns. Oh my god,
and
like,
fatalities and shit.
Yeah, and you pull off a motherfucking head and take out the
shit.
shit. Yeah,
turn into a dragon. And no, that's cool.
Scissor nigga head. Break a nigga neck. Let's see. Nintendo has officially made Bowsette non-canon.
Sad news, I guess, for
the internet's really
they fucked
for
it up.
dudes out there. I don't know. I ain't give a fuck that much, but
the internet is really powerful.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I get it because I think there's just too many people beating off to
hentai.
it. Yeah, so it's like we're not gonna do this.
Oh my god!
Even though I'm sure there's like Princess Peach, all that kind of shit stuff out there, but it's like the character was made first and then that stuff happened. But this character was fucking started off as like porn.
Yeah,
it's like, we can't just put the porn character in the game. Like,
so is this like a domino effect of shit like Nintendo, like budging with shit?
Budging?
Not budging.
No, they reacted.
Like, yo, it was so much of this shit. It was like, we gotta
address it.
We gotta make an announcement.
we gotta tell you niggas like, no, she's not gonna be nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Stop asking us, because I'm sure mad dudes was like, yo, put her in.
Yeah, they was like, yo, put her in Smash, put her in this, put her in that. Like, no, man,
like, no,
what?
We're not putting the porn chick in.
And I just want to know where this shit started from. If we could find the source of where this Bowsette shit started from,
I think it can. I think there was some. I don't know. Where
it kind of took over life.
It was some artist, some dude. He just drew it, and then it kind of just.
We have to find that artist.
I think it's on like the wiki.
I'm pretty sure you can find it if you do enough Googles.
I Reddit.
Now, speaking of Nintendo, my man Soulja Boy gets sued by Nintendo for selling Nintendos.
Nintendo.
So Soulja Boy got these consoles from, was it China or Japan?
China.
So he gets these knockoff consoles from China, gets them sent over to himself, and he calling it the Soldier game.
Yeah.
And he's selling it online for hundreds of dollars. Mm-hmm. And then he gets on Twitter and says, "Oh, I'm selling these." And then somebody said, "Oh, is that copyright infringement? Nintendo ain't gonna do shit, quote unquote." Soulja Boy. Then Nintendo does shit, and then no more Soldier consoles.
Yeah, Nintendo was notorious for
they don't fuck around.
Like,
now, what was the confusion that you had on Twitter where it was like, why can't they do this?
Yeah. How is it that he's getting sued, but I've seen consoles like this emulated in Walmarts. So I'm like, wait, hold up. So you sue him, but you don't sue this company.
But
do they have Nintendo games on it?
Yeah. You never picked up something that had
no, I know what you're talking about. Maybe it's just be like up in the corner
Atari
somewhere.
800. You know what I'm talking
somewhere.
about?
I know what you're talking about. I never actually like look at them, pay attention to them.
Yeah, like you won't sue them, but you sue Soulja Boy shit.
My only thing is maybe, and again I don't know, is that they paid Nintendo some money.
That's what I'm
Be
saying.
able
Like,
to-
they
That's the only
I
thing
feel
I
like
can
it's some
think of.
backhanded shit because
Because the black man can't prosper.
Yeah, I tried not to make it a race thing, but it just kept coming to that.
Yeah.
It really just kept coming to that, and I was like, wait, hold up, you sue Soulja Boy, but the people who made the console, their site's still up.
That nigga's bootlegging some bootleg shit.
Who doesn't do that?
But they're selling it in Walmart. I'm pretty sure Walmart doesn't put anything on their shelves. Or
Fruit
Target
Fruit
doesn't put anything.
Fruitios.
My nigga, that's a brand. That's from the store most of the time.
Fruit Loop Fruitios. Nigga.
Nigga,
that'd be like you
But
got Fruit Loops, right?
Yeah.
You got Fruitios. That'd be like if I came out some
My
shit,
nigga,
took Fruitios.
That's the store brand. When most of the time when you see that,
Like
it says like Stop and Shop on it.
yeah,
Fruitios.
it does, but it's still a knockoff.
It's like, oh, we sell Cheerios, but we also sell Wheat O's.
Yeah, it's not illegal to have
Like,
it's not illegal to have a knockoff. It's different. I don't know. The cereal thing is different because it's just like I make bread.
That's like if I came
Yeah,
out.
like,
No, I make bread. You make
That's
bread.
like if
Yours
I
is
came
Wonder
out-
Bread. Mine is nigger bread, and it's
Yeah,
whatever.
but-
But it's the same. But it's just bread. So like the knockoff brand shit is a little different, like with food stuff compared to like. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but making Fruit Loops look exactly like Fruitios, like
Yeah, but it's just because it's just food.
it's kind of like all right. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like if you got Fruit Loops, right? You got Fruitios. That would be like if I came out with some shit. I was like, all right, this is Bubbles, but I just
But
take
there's,
Fruitios.
but there's nothing
It's
stopping you. Because I think
But then Fruit Loops sues me. But don't sue that motherfucker. But I'm just taking his shit and just branded it. I'm trying to get a past
who
that
is
shit.
your
You just
shit
keep bringing-
distributed to? Who is your shit distributed through? Is it distributed through the company that makes Cheerios, or distributed through the store? Or you just going in the shit? Or you just going in the store with a fucking knapsack and putting your shit on the shelf?
No, because Soulja Boy had orders. He had
I don't
orders
see.
from
I don't know
stores.
It
enough.
was all illegal. It was like you're doing the shit so fast. So it was like, all right, so nobody had. So if you'd have never said fuck Nintendo and then people,
Yeah, that
I
would've
think
been
maybe
different.
that's. I think that's really
that's
yeah,
the
I think
shit.
that's
That's
what
when
it
you
is.
stay
fucked up.
under the fucking radar, just sell your money, shut the fuck up.
And that
that
might-
was something different.
The
And that might
fact,
be what
if
the
you saw
difference
the
is.
box, all it said was HD game. This nigga didn't even have the fucking wherewithal to put his own logo on it, branded himself. You didn't try to.
It's the first time for everything, man.
Yeah, but you could have made a box, sold a few, and hey, talk to the company. Hey, look what I did once I put my name on it. This shit is flying off the shelves. That's how you do business. You don't just take some shit and then resell it. Like if somebody gave you a gift and you re-gifted somebody, you didn't do shit.
You know, people do that all the time.
But they don't.
I don't
they
like how
stay
they knocking
under
him.
the radar.
Yeah, but
though.
I'm saying like people are knocking him for some shit that everybody does.
But
I think maybe it's just
It's
the
who
way he
gets-
went about
the way-
it. Maybe.
exactly, the way
maybe
you
that's
go
just
about
what the
it.
It could be
difference
that
is.
way, but it still has been done by other people, and he's.
but
getting
we
a
don't
flat-
see those people. They make their money. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I get that part. But
It's
they're
like-
knocking for some shit that everybody else is
We
doing.
not knocking them. We knocking them.
They are knocking them. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about them.
It's like we didn't know Frank Lucas
Ain't nobody
selling
about no
drugs.
bootleg gang console, nigga. You seen this before?
You see him all the time.
Like, come on.
But we didn't know Frank Lucas was selling them drugs until he put the coat on. Like I was
Exactly.
saying. So it's like
fucking hash with the fucking. It's not euphemism, is it?
I don't know.
Analogy.
Analogy.
it's like you're probably 100% correct. A lot of other people were doing it, but maybe it all just boils
It's
down
alpaca.
to
You blot that shit.
it just all boils down to how he went about doing it. And if he had went about doing it a different way, maybe he wouldn't have been in the situation.
I'm telling you, if he'd have sold a
if he
bunch,
just shut up and sold
if
them, he
he'd
might
have
have been
sold
out.
them and then he'd have went to Nintendo or that company and said, "Yo, let's do business. This is how much I can sell with my name on it.
Yeah.
This is how much money I can bring you. This is what I can do. And with backing by y'all, we can do a lot more. But no, you want to be the clown nigga like, hey, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur. I do
Entrepreneur.
this. I can do this on my own. Nintendo, a fucking damn near $1 trillion company, you gonna say fuck them and then think they're not gonna do nothing, nigga?
Facts.
You shut your little black ass down.
Go
Shut
buy
up.
another Gucci headband, nigga.
They just sued Love Rhymes like last year
Why?
because they have. You don't know Love Rhymes? Oh, that's me. I'm an emulator nigga. They got all Super Nintendo Nintendo ROMs on their site.
Yeah,
It's called
see?
Love Rhymes.
They trying to get rid of
Oh, I remember they shut down.
It was
the
a
site.
reason why. It was a reason why they was shutting it down because when the Nintendo Switch, right? When you get the internet, you get
certain games.
certain games with it.
Yeah,
so
the
that's
packet,
why they try
yeah.
to get rid of that. And then
Oh,
you
because
remember
they're
this goes back to
yeah.
what we was talking about in the last podcast or one of those episodes. You remember they was hacking the Switch? Remember we was
Yeah.
talking about that shit? This kind of draws into it. So they're kind of trying to get this shit out of the way, but you know.
Because you don't have a it's all licensing. All you gotta do is ask. If they say no,
Then you find
you got a couple more months before they catch you. That's it.
Yeah. See, but
Either stay under the radar or try to get money with him. That's it.
facts.
I still feel like they was being selective in a way.
Yeah, because he's black.
Not because he black, because you
I
got a
feel
big
like-
fucking mouth.
The Japanese people don't like Negroes, so you know.
You got a big
Like the love rhymes made sense because the only reason love rhymes was selective in a way too, because that's where people was getting the rhymes to like upload on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they was getting them from. They're like, oh, y'all getting them from these niggas. All right.
So yeah, we getting rid of this.
Gotta get rid of
because
this shit.
We about to
Y'all
do our
fucking
own
up-
thing.
yeah, y'all fucking up our
you
money.
let too many niggas know some shit, that's when it goes sour.
I'm pretty sure they knew about it. I'm pretty sure Nintendo's not stupid. They know about all
They
this
know
shit.
ROM
but
They
how
have a
about-
legal team.
But
Yeah.
they know. Okay, so
If
why,
I can find who
why
made them
hasn't
shits.
why haven't they shut down all the emulator sites?
Yeah, they haven't. It's selective. That's my point. It's
But you
selective.
can't. But
Again, I don't
but
know enough
is it-
about the
but are
particulars
they-
of that. So I
Are
don't
I
they,
do.
Are they shutting down the people that make the most noise, or are
The
they
most
shutting down
noise.
the people that are giving them the most trouble?
Whoever's
They're
going
making
to the most known sites getting shut down.
and that's
the most noise.
There you go. They had to,
Soldier Boy, shut the
had-
fuck up.
had
Nothing
that
happens.
pronoun, nigga.
If somebody doesn't tweet him, so what? How does Nintendo feel? And he doesn't say fuck Nintendo. That gets 100,000 retweets. If 30 niggas say Nintendo, they're not searching that shit. If 100,000 niggas retweet somebody in America named Soulja Boy says fuck Nintendo, oh, what's he talking about? Click, click, clickety, click. Oh, he's selling our shit. Fuck this little nigga. Shut him down now. Send him a fucking cease and desist. Get him out of here. That's it. Shut the fuck up. Do what you gotta do. Just make your money and shut up, nigga. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not knocking the hustle like that because honestly,
I'm not. It was smart, but it was just poorly executed.
yeah, like you could say that, but to say that, oh, don't know why I bought them consoles, like, come on, man, my nigga,
Yo,
we seen this before.
If
like,
you go on YouTube and watch a review on it, it's not bad.
It's not that
It's
bad.
just poorly executed.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
All you got, ask for permission. That's it.
That's
Ask.
it.
Just ask. That's it. So let's see.
You want to talk about
Who?
Nadeska?
Oh,
Soldier.
I feel like Nadeska was.
She just got caught in a moment. I'm
She was trying. She was trying to make a joke.
Yeah, she tried
It
to.
was
Yeah,
a poor
she
joke.
was.
And it was just a stupid thing to say.
For
Yes.
people who
But the fact that she doubled down on it just
Yeah,
makes me
that-
know that she was stupid.
That's
Yeah.
what. See, for people who don't know what we're talking about, on Everyday Struggle, right? There's no DJ Academics, there's Wayno, and there's Nadeska. Soulja Boy was up there recently. What happened was, Soulja Boy was talking about his gaming console, and he was showing Academics his phone how much he was making. Now, when she first said that shit, why do you have so many businesses though? I was like, why the fuck would you say that? I was like, all right, let it slide. She said it again. Why you have so many businesses though?
I
I'm
think
like,
she meant to frame it another
my
way,
nigga,
but it came out like
my
that.
nigga. And then she said it the third time, why you have so many businesses though? And then Soulja Boy just snapped the fuck out and told her, why don't you have that many businesses? That shit made her look so fucking stupid to the point where I was like, why would you even ask that fucking question?
Yo, she ain't been on Twitter in like 2 days
Oh, I know.
Good.
because it was lighting her up.
Oh yes, they are.
Because I feel like she was trying to clown him and like
Yeah,
saying
she-
like,
Yeah,
she was trying
like
to clown,
having so
but-
many business means like you're not doing something
Yeah,
right
like-
versus the inverse
That's
of
what
like I'm
happened.
just trying to have multiple revenue streams. But like she was trying to like make it seem like it was something like I can't like it was wrong for him to have that many businesses.
That's what happens when you don't play your role.
or like you're not doing something right because you got so many businesses.
Yeah,
like,
like-
No, but
you got to
she-
try
but-
to do, and it was really
She tried to make a moment because you
Yeah.
see him on the Breakfast Club, you see him on live stream. You
Tiger.
know, people ain't really gravitating towards Everyday Struggle like they
I'm
should.
surprised
so,
that shit is still on. I didn't even know that
yeah,
shit
me
was
too.
still on.
I didn't know it was on either. So you try to make a joke, it doesn't go over. Now you look stupid.
Dumb.
You just got to eat that.
Yeah.
That's it. Like you tried, you failed,
And then she tried to make it seem like motherfuckers was just watching the clip. No, nigga, we all watched the whole fucking video.
and then you know.
Even if you just watch a clip, it's still a dumb question.
still
It's still a
is.
dumb question because no billionaire or millionaire has
only one
thing.
revenue
Yeah,
stream.
that's
you have
bullshit.
to have multiple. So with I commend the attempt on the joke.
Yeah.
It was poorly executed
yeah.
because you're not funny.
Yeah, you don't say that to Diddy. You don't say that to Jay.
Right?
You don't say that to none of these niggas.
Nigga got Duce and
Niggas
fucking
have-
Title and
niggas
fucking
have
You don't say it to
businesses that
Kanye.
fail all the time, but
Yeah.
it's just that his fail
S.
more
Dots,
often
even though
than
S. Dots is
than
anymore.
others.
Come on, you don't say that to fucking LL. This nigga had FUBU. He was doing TV shows and movies
He
and
had
music.
FUBU. He was like,
Well,
the
Brandon.
face of or something.
Did he
like
have his own clothing line, Todd Smith?
yeah, he do.
Yeah.
I think it's in Walmart.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
So-
I mean, Diddy got
Well,
fucking
I've never heard that question asked
Ciroc
before.
and
Sean John and
Sean John and Bad Boy.
Yeah,
And
but I've never heard that question asked
Right?
before.
Like-
That shit is foreign to me.
that bitch
Like, why would
dumb.
you ask him that?
It was dumb.
She dumb.
She was dumb for doing that.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
You gotta eat
So
it.
you gotta eat that shit. So this is another thing where do numbers matter? So Aquaman surpasses the Dark Knight at 1.2 at that's not 1.2. That's $1 billion and like $200 million. It's
$1 billion.
$1 billion basically.
A billy.
So it surpasses Dark Knight at $1 billion. Now, does that make it a better movie than Dark Knight? Fuck no.
No.
I ain't even see Aquaman yet. I know it's not better than Dark Knight.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Dark Knight is in my top 5 movies of all time.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. No.
Yeah, it's not.
But what do we attribute this to?
Bitches love Jason.
Well, there's probably a few different factors.
I think
When there's a lot, because when did The Dark Knight come out? 2008, right?
Yeah.
And when did Iron Man come out? 2008.
Yeah.
So Dark Knight came out before this big real boom push into the superhero craze thing, where like 2012 is really when Avengers came out, was really when shit like really was like, okay, this is a thing now, it's happening, whatever. So
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason. So like now going to a superhero film is like a thing everyone does. So and obviously inflation, and it's a big budget, and I think people are just more willing to go see these movies. So,
But
and the movie wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't bad either.
But as two niggas that have seen the movie be a YouTube, how does this make $1 billion over Dark Knight?
Plus, a little bit, I would say, bitches love Jason Momoa.
Jason.
Yeah, okay.
It was an Asian director. There's a lot of other factors going on. There's an Asian director. People were
I feel
curious
like
to see what's happening with WB movies going on after Justice League. So I think there's a curiosity to it. And it's Aquaman, the one character that if you were gonna pick to be like, oh, this is not gonna work.
I feel like the circumstances on Dark Knight aren't the same as Aquaman, because when Dark Knight came out, it was word of mouth. It was getting the acclaim. It was like, yo, the direction, the script, fucking what's my man that died?
Heath Ledger.
Joker, Heath Ledger. He had the role of his life. It was word of mouth. Everyone that's seen the movie was like, yo, this is the way that you do a fucking Batman movie. It was word of mouth. With Aquaman, I feel like it was more Jason Momoa's in it.
Yeah, he got abs.
He got abs.
Look at him,
And
he's
nigga
buff.
got his shirt
His
on.
hair's long. He looks like
And
fucking
then
Fabio.
They're taking a non-traditional.
He's wet.
Yeah, they're taking a character that people don't normally like. They're making them into something grandiose. They're doing all this shit different with them. I don't feel like it was the same.
Not to be funny or nothing like that, but I feel like that's how Black Panther even got that much hype, because bitches love fucking Michael B. Jordan. He had his shirt off.
Nah, he wasn't the
You
main folk. No,
you don't think so?
No,
You don't think so?
I'm not at all.
Nigga, you even said it.
No, that's why when you go watch the movie, what drew people to the theaters wasn't Michael B. Jordan. It was the blackness. It was the first time It was the first time seeing a black representation of a superhero on screen, and then you're going to this fictional world of Wakanda where it's just like it's in Africa. It's just black people all around. It's a superhero movie that's in this Marvel universe centered around black. There's not a lot of others in it. Like it's just us. And then it's like, you got the African garbs, you got the African traditions, you have a fucking superhero named Black Panther.
What kind of forever?
And the fuck like that was fucking amazing. But then the Michael B. Jordan was just like the throw in. That was just like
I feel like that
was
attributed
just
to a
extra
little bit.
toppings.
Yeah, I feel like that attributed a little bit. That's like him and Creed.
Yeah, it was like
There's mad bitches to see Creed. I'm like, come on, man.
Creed was because of Michael B. Jordan. Let's not get fucked up.
The first Creed was. The second Creed was like, it was mad bitches in there.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, come on, man. Oh, well.
It's Michael B. Jordan. What you want,
Yeah,
man?
pretty much.
But Aquaman, I still haven't seen it. I doubt it's better than The Dark Knight.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
that's not even a question.
Yeah, so
that's not even the question.
So numbers matter in this point. So now it's an Aquaman sequel.
Oh, coming?
maybe.
I'm sure. I'm definitely
It's
sure.
probably
They're definitely
more than likely.
no. It made $1 billion. We're making a fucking sequel.
Yeah, we're making a sequel.
Unless Jason Momoa dies, God forbid, or some wild shit.
God forbid.
They're gonna make a sequel to this fucking film, and soon.
Yeah, and they also said that this is like a turning point in the DCEU. They're not doing universes shit like that. They're not focusing on that. They're focusing on individual movies, which they should do right now.
Which they should have done in the fucking beginning. And then it wouldn't even be a fucking problem if they just did Iron Man movie, and then a Thor movie, and then a fucking Captain America movie, and then guess what? Now we're all together and we're doing shit. Now let's just make them all come together and do a fucking movie. No,
fuck Warner Brothers. Fuck that shit.
It is what it is. Okay, so Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse wins Golden Globe Best Animated Feature Film.
Yep.
Well deserved.
You know what's crazy? It didn't even make. This is one of those things that do numbers matter, because Incredibles made a shit lot of money, but Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse that was better.
I think, well, no, in this case, numbers don't matter.
Yeah, it don't.
Because it's all about the movie and not how many people. Because I think the people that judge this movie, they didn't judge it on like
the sales. It was just about the quality.
Yeah, it was just like the quality of the movie. Like it visually looks stunning.
Yeah.
It has a good storyline. The storyline is better. Like it checks. Like if you put them side by side,
it hits all the boxes.
It hits all the boxes.
Except for maybe the finance, because I don't know how well the movie's done financially.
Yeah.
It done okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was like
it wasn't
monster
a big hit
Yeah.
like that. But I feel like it should have.
But I think it should have been. But I think
got a black superhero in it. That's what y'all wanted, right?
No, but it wasn't hyped up. Like he wasn't like black man.
Yeah, but he had the J's on. He lived in Brooklyn.
We come on, man.
Puerto Rican and black.
We know 1970s Black Panther, the movement, civil rights.
Yeah.
Movie Black Panther, nigga. We going to see Black Spider-Man. He just happened to be mixed.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's not drawing everybody. Nah, it's not. Nigga from Brooklyn. I mean Bronx. Where's he from?
I think he's from
Brooklyn, right?
The Bronx.
Brooklyn, I'm pretty sure. Where's Becky from? Where's Becky
Brooklyn.
From? Yeah, Brooklyn.
Okay, so he from Brooklyn. Yeah. This nigga's from Wakanda. It's not even real, but it's in Africa.
Plus, I don't think it was. I feel like a lot of people knew about the film.
Yeah,
like I feel like a lot
of people said that shit.
Yeah, I don't think it was marketed. And this is a Sony film versus a Marvel thing, so that's a little different too. That's important to, they didn't have the big Marvel monster behind it. Yeah. Disney thing. This is a Sony film more so than anything. So I don't know. So I don't think it was marketed as much. I think they did the best they could with what it was.
Yeah.
Like I think they did the best they could. I feel like it should have. As much as I saw people talking about it, but I think it happens to be like the people I follow happen to just be the right audience for this. Yeah. That they're going to talk about. Because everywhere on my Twitter and that shit I was looking at, they were talking about it and loving it. Everybody was loving it, talking about it. It's like this is one of the greatest films they've seen in a few years. But in general, I think maybe to the wider scope of the country and just whatever, maybe the message didn't get out to enough people. But it deserves a Golden Globe though.
Definitely. Shout out to Spider-Man. Woo. So Spider-Man Far From Home trailer.
Oh shit!
How y'all feel about that?
It was cool. It was funny. Apparently happy about to knock Aunt May's booze out. He about to knock the dust off that box.
I thought it was gonna be Tony, but
nah, Tony, because Tony's dead.
Okay, is this before or after?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
It's after.
Yeah.
I'm good for like they don't lie.
They usually don't lie like that though. They omit stuff to not like spoil shit, but they don't.
Okay, so how does this make sense where they have this coming out before?
Two separate
Sony.
companies.
This is Sony.
Two separate companies.
Spider-Man movies solo are Sony movies more so the MCO movies.
Yeah, it does.
Also, everybody, if you're really upset about that, let's relax and sit down and be honest.
Yeah, it's not right.
We knew some people were coming back to life, and if we're gonna pick out of people who are gonna come back to life, the nigga who just got one movie, or the nigga who had like 4 movies, the nigga who just got one movie is probably coming back to life before.
But come on,
like
y'all could have held it down.
We knew that nigga was coming back.
Y'all could have held it down.
I don't think Mysterio's a good
Memorial
guy.
Day,
and we don't know how he comes back. We don't, and so it's like we just know he's back. We don't know any particulars.
Yo, speaking of Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious to me that he's back in the bubble.
Bubble boy.
I was once in the bubble.
No.
Now I'm back in the bubble.
No.
That was fucking hilarious to be like, yo, this is bubble game.
I mean, they didn't really show. I mean, obviously it's like the first trailer, so he's off doing Spider-Man things. I think Tony's dead though.
Yeah.
Like I really do think like that's why they showed Happy and he seemed a little sad, but he seemed amazing, knocked the dust off, and then they show him staring at the old Spider-Man suit that Tony gave him kind of longingly a little bit. So I think that's like a little tidbit to like maybe he doesn't make it out of Avengers Endgame. And then he's getting closer to Zendaya. I guess she's Mary Jane now. I don't know.
Yeah. Now with Mysterio, was he the thing is I think he's creating shit that he can actually be, so he can
I think
that's what I was thinking too. I think it's like it's a trick
because he's done that before, right?
Yeah,
he's done that in the comic book before,
making illusions to make himself look like a hero.
So first is water, then it's sand, then it's
Sandman.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna find out, oh no, he's doing this shit and he's fucking fake and he just wants the fame or whatever. It's probably what's going to end up being. Unless there's because I was wondering because when I first saw it, I was like, is there another like villain in here or something that they didn't tell us about?
Like another like alternate Mysterio that
or something or whatever. But no, I think he's just trying to make himself seem like a hero, and that he's gonna like
he's done that shit before.
Turn out to be back, kind of the same way how in Homecoming, Victor Toombs wasn't like he was a bad guy, but he was kind of for bad guy for a reason.
Yeah.
So maybe they might be keeping that same trend. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, I like the trailer. It looked cool. Obviously, it's Spider-Man. I'm excited. I want to see this shit.
Dope.
The last joke was kind of funny with Flash Thompson. he was like, "Why you
Spider-Man is cool? And
yeah, he's cool. He's cool.
What's up, Dickwad?
Yeah,
What's up, Dickwad?
Yeah,
that's kind of cool, man.
Even though I hate that nigga as Flash Thompson.
Yeah, for real.
It's not the Flash Thompson. It's not my Flash Thompson.
Not my Flash.
I don't care that he's Indian. I just want him to be like a jock and be
probably
like
M. Night Shyamalan's cousin, some shit. It would be
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shout out to M. Night Sketcher. So Kevin Feige says development of the X-Men will begin in 6 months.
Yeah. Oh, nigga. Damn.
What?
I forgot about that. I don't know. I saw I think was that today? Maybe probably earlier today. Maybe yesterday. I saw some shit that said that the New Mutants movie got pushed back again, and it might just end up being released on Hulu.
Okay.
That movie's been done for like 2 years, and they have not put it out yet. It's over.
They've been reshooting.
It's over for Fox, dog.
But how much?
It's over for Fox.
How much is it going to take to put that movie on Hulu? What does the deal have to be for Hulu to get the exclusive rights to that movie? Because that's a big budget film that was going to be in theaters. What is it going to take for them to? No, we're just going to put it on the streaming service.
It don't matter. They just dump. They're just trying to dump it off.
Anyone can access.
Yeah, I think that's the point. They're just trying to dump it off. They're trying to get rid of these Fox movies and just get them over with.
Can you, with the actors that are in that movie, don't you have to negotiate all new contracts for that shit?
Well,
no, because they probably already got paid.
Yeah, Hulu is owned by like several different fucking TV stations. So I'm pretty.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
it's like ABC, Fox.
Well, Disney.
But I think you're gonna have to divvy out some more money because you ain't just gonna have. Because what's homegirl name that plays Arya on fucking
Maisie Williams?
You're not gonna have her be on Game of Thrones and then throw that shit on Hulu because her stock is gonna go up after Game.
Wait, hold on. So you trying to throw Dark Phoenix up there?
No.
Oh,
New Mutants.
New Mutants.
Okay.
And she's in that. You're not.
She
is?
You're not gonna just throw that on Hulu and just be like, all right, my contract.
Well, if there's anybody who has money to just give away,
if
there's anybody who has money to give away, it's Disney. Also, Disney owns Hulu.
Oh fuck him! No, we good then. Yeah, all right, never mind.
So right. I mean, again, I don't know if this is true, but if they do that, it means they're like, fuck it, we're not even put these. So that's because those are the last two films. It's Dark Phoenix, that's allegedly still coming out in whatever April or whatever the fuck it's supposed to come out, and then New Mutants is supposed to come out like 2 years ago, and it just still ain't out. So I'm like,
did that shit even have a release date? Dark Phoenix.
It did, and then it got pushed back, and it does have a new date. I don't remember what the fuck it is because I don't really care about the movie.
August or some shit? I don't know.
I thought it was supposed to come out like March.
I don't know.
And we ain't heard shit. It's not coming out, baby.
Yeah, right, that's what I'm telling you. So that's what I'm saying. So if they dump
that shit gonna be on Crackle.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they dump it's like, yo, we not even really Crackle. So we're not putting these out. Fuck them. They're gone. And then hopefully, we haven't heard nothing about it. Hopefully the next week or two, we'll hear if the fucking Fox deal is like finally done. Because I haven't heard anything about that recently. It's supposed to be done this month, but I haven't heard anything. So if they toss that shit on fucking whatever, Hulu and whatever, and then they fucking don't put out Dark Phoenix, that's it.
It is.
Fox shit is done, and then now Kevin Feige's like 6 months, we working on shit, gang, nigga.
Yeah. It is what it is,
it's about to be lit, fam.
So development of the X-Men will begin in 6 months. How we feel about
late
that?
2020.
I'm excited.
Late 2020.
I'm excited and scared at the same time.
Why are you scared?
Just because. What are they gonna do? Because we don't have any idea. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But the world is theirs. But also, it's like, okay, we've had these movies before, so maybe they don't. Maybe they're going to go a completely different direction. They're not going to do what I want, and that's what I think is.
Do you think they start from scratch?
I want them to. I think they should.
Yep.
I think they should do the original X-Men, first 5.
You know what I want?
Professor X. Yeah.
I want to
fuck what you want. No, playing.
I want a Brotherhood of Mutants movie.
That could
with
work.
Magneto at the helm. I want that. I would watch that shit. With Magneto finding Sabretooth and Toad, I want to see that shit and then have their own separate X-Men movie and then just collide them together.
X-Men Red, X-Men Blue.
Yep.
Which ticket you buying?
What team you on, nigga? You on Magneto or you on Charles, nigga?
Right?
Yeah, but plus, and again, they talking about doing shit, but I don't know if we're going to get like actual whole films. I think right now they're setting up how they introduce stuff into this world already. Yeah. So I think maybe they're just picking cameo spots.
Yeah, you could do cameos.
Yeah, they're just picking out worst cameo spots are going to, so they can start sprinkling this world into some of the shit they got going on. And then we probably won't get a real movie until 2021. Really? I don't think.
20, damn, that's a...
I mean, it's already 2019. I mean, because if hopefully, unless they rush it out, and I don't want them to rush because I want it to be good. I want to take the time and make it organic and not feel like it's shoehorned in.
I want that shit to drop the same day as the Ghostbusters movie.
Why would you
2020? Because I fucking hate Ghostbusters 3
Oh, come
already.
on, man. Leave me alone.
It's just a hater, dog.
You right.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Word.
Love Bill Murray, but fuck him.
Now we got to. What's this song? Gotta go. Take control. I'm gonna watch that shit when
See,
I get
niggas
home.
don't be knowing song lyrics.
Yeah, we don't. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Ghostbusters are doing some shit. I don't know.
Word. Oh, and they have to bring back Vanilla Ice for the fucking turtles.
All right, man.
They
We
have
got
to-
anything else?
the turtles, they got to bring it back.
Ice.
Yeah.
Yo, my sister had a
It's a green machine. Gonna rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a turtle get down?
Slam it jam to the news
screw
DC.
sound.
Yeah.
No,
Everybody.
no,
all right.
you're not singing this.
I'm sorry.
Even though I know it, I'm not singing it. I don't watch that movie
That
too
shit
much.
was hot.
Yeah, we got anything else, man?
Nah, I think that might be it, right?
Anything, huh?
That's it, right?
That's it,
Yeah,
man.
that's it.
Yeah.
Ended it on Go Ninja
Oh,
Go. That's a perfect segue.
Go
Go
Ninja
Ninja Go. 3 ninjas.
Oh,
bitch.
Word, see? Time for ninjas to go.
I mean, yeah. So, picks, man. What we got? Yes, what you got, man?
So many. So, watch Runaways on Hulu. Watch The Magicians on Netflix. Season
Smash
3
shit
just
already.
He
popped
always
up
say the
there.
same shit.
Oh, let me burst your bubble, Hesh.
What?
One Piece is coming to an end.
Yeah, but when, nigga? But when? That doesn't burst
One Piece
my
is
mouth.
fucking out of here.
Yeah, but it's gonna end
time,
the way
man.
he wants it to end. He's gonna tell a complete fucking amazing story. That doesn't hurt me.
What they got? 100? He said. What he said? 100?
He's gonna end at a little over 100 volumes, and they're at like 92 right now.
How do you want One Piece to end?
I want him to find the One Piece. Yeah. No. I mean, there's so many shit. There's so many questions that need to be answered. I couldn't even fucking tell you how I really. I want him to end by him beating the shit out of fucking Blackbeard.
You know what? I'm gonna
and
watch
beating
it.
Akinu's ass. Yo, nigga, watch the shit.
Just because I seen
I am.
Queen's flip with a fucking Luffy tattoo.
Yo,
I'm like,
nigga.
all right. That's more of a sign that I
Yo.
need.
Yeah.
I
to
was,
watch that
I
shit.
was watching it. It's good, man.
No.
I like it. I like it.
Jet pistol.
And I'm kind of ashamed that I like it because I've been talking that shit to that shit.
Yep.
Like, it's kind of hard to admit.
Yeah, and once you and I'm telling
I
you,
like
once
it.
you get started, and it only gets better.
Yeah.
It only gets
I'm gonna watch it.
better.
I'm gonna watch it.
Bobby, what you got, man?
Picks?
Yeah.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
That was
Surprisingly good.
Yes, I heard it was
Surprisingly
actually really good.
good. Yeah, and they got 7 and 8 coming out.
Oh damn.
I'm like, okay, all
Tom
right.
Cruise
Henry
getting-
Cavill.
Yeah, I get more Apple boxes for Tom Cruise.
Yo, this motherfucker does not like age.
Who, Tom Cruise?
Yeah, it's like he's
Scientology.
just stopped.
Scientology. Thank you.
Fucking, it's the alien Zeta rays and the fucking blood that he drank.
Yeah, and it's the action scene this motherfucker does. Yo, this motherfucker, I think he has the longest running scene ever since Will Smith and Bad Boys.
You know, there's a thing out there that the further distance he runs in a movie, the better the box office of the movie does.
Yeah,
and that's
yo, he
not
was
even a
running
joke.
for a long ass time.
And that's why that movie did really well.
Like he was, he's right there. You gotta jump off the roof.
Like his two
Yo, this
his
gotta
two-
jump off the roof.
Yo, this,
his
this,
two most recent like worst films were the movies he ran
yo,
released.
yo,
in.
him running is like me running from G's house to fucking New Haven.
Yeah, that is
That's how long he was running.
That's long as shit. My pick, I was watching this with my daughter. She seems to be really into Pokemon. So,
Pokemon.
you know, we was watching this shit.
Pokemon.
I didn't even know the shit was on Netflix, but it's called Pokemon I Choose You. And what they did is they repurposed the first few episodes of the original Pokemon. So it's like
yeah, I heard about
when
that.
you go to get your starter Pokemon, he chooses Pikachu. He goes out in the world. He's battling people. He catches, the Pidgeotto. He catches the Caterpie. Caterpie evolves. He gives it away. But then they repurposed it as he actually. Well, I don't want to give it away, but
Watch it.
Just watch it. It's the first few episodes wrapped into an hour and a half movie, and they combine not only the Kanto Pokemon but the Johto and the other region, the Alola region Pokemon.
Yeah.
So they just combined all the Pokemon. So now it's just like they're kind of they just repurposed the whole few episodes and then made it into an hour and a half movie. So
Oh, and watch Killer Mike shit on Netflix.
who?
Killer Mike, the show.
Color Mike. Who the fuck is Color Mike?
Killer Mike's show he got
Yeah.
on Netflix. I watched the fucking most disturbing, funniest thing I've ever seen in my life on that
Yeah, it was
show.
real shit though.
Nah, did you watch it?
Nah, but it's real shit though.
Nah, there's some fun. This nigga.
Killer Mike doesn't mean any harm.
No. It's it's because he's like trying to figure out how to get people to learn how to do trade stuff.
Yeah.
So his idea was to make a porno that was teaching people how to do something like fix a lamp or change the doorknob handle or whatever.
Nigga, be useful. Don't be useless. Nigga.
Yeah, but it was like he had some people who were like unemployed, I guess, take a test about how to be handy and shit. They couldn't pass it. Then he
That's
did
your reward. Nigga, see some titties.
Then he did the video. Nah, but the shit that fucked me up was how do I say this? An inclusive porno video.
Oh.
Yeah. So to watch a group of niggas watch an inclusive
yeah.
Just to watch the looks in their face when they see what was happening on screen.
You can't be closed minded.
Yo, that shit was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. I was
open your third eye.
Dying.
Your pineal gland, all that shit. Open it up.
I was dying. I was like,
You know what else I was
niggas
watching?
Oh.
No, I know.
That I thought that wasn't going to be funny. And it was Ellen's stand up.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh, I haven't watched
That shit was kind of funny.
I think
meaning to
Neil
watch that
Brennan
shit.
helped to write that. I think
that shit was kind of funny.
Neil Brennan fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yo, she put on Back That Ass Up.
We're gonna end it right there. I don't want to hear nothing about
Ellen backing it up on
Back that
niggas.
ass up.
She look good for 60 though.
Yeah,
she do.
yeah.
She black.
Yeah, she might be.
Yeah, black don't crack.
Oh, no,
substitute
saw that.
teacher.
Never mind. Okay.
Nah, don't say it. All right, so anything else?
Nah.
That's it.
All right, so Ninja Vanish.
Yeah.
We out of here.
You